racing, and so we get the program done so the new people that are travelling to get yourself on the road and get back home in a safe manner. about got them all in place. Special welcome this morning to the 2023 New South Wales Senior Dirt Track Championships here at Gunnedah Balcarry Park. On behalf of the Gunnedah Motorcycle Club, I'd like to welcome everybody here, all the riders and crews, supporters that supported this event this weekend. I mean, it's great to have an event such as this one, but it's even better to get it supported in such good fashion with so many riders right through the ranks from our littlies, thanks to our junior riders and their mums and dads that have got here this weekend to support our seniors, because that's what it's all about. The seniors support the juniors and the juniors support the seniors. So been a great weekend, and we just might grab a couple of words out of a few of these guys that have rocked up here this weekend to think that they might take the New South Wales Championship home. And the number 18 machine here of Jared Oram, who's been coming to Gunnedah. I won't say he's old or anything, he's probably a little bit older than a few of these other guys, but Jared, welcome to Gunnedah, mates. New South Wales Championships, you've contested a few.
Yeah, been here for a number. It's always a good event. The locals here, the club, they always put on a good meet. So it's always a pleasure to come out here.
Mate, you seem to enjoy this oil track.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of loose track as well as a junior, but over the years, just with work and that, I've only managed to get to the oil events. So trying to get back into a bit of both this year, so see how we go.
New South Wales Championships, mate, over your period of time of riding, how many?
I actually don't know. It's probably, I don't know, somewhere between 10 and 15.
And how many of those have you been on the top step for?
Oh, that's the top step one, so.
Oh, that's all right. It's not a bad career of being a New South Wales champion, but anyway, you'd be hoping to add another one today. The competition's big.
Yeah, they were a long time ago, those ones, so the boys have definitely stepped it up. Some really quick riders out there, so and it all comes down to that final, so we'll see how we go.
Well done, Jared, and congratulations on your career, and hopefully we can probably talk to you this afternoon again. But also got young Tom Harry, one of my picks. I told him this morning that I got his money on him, but I won't put it on too hard because I'll put the pressure on him. Tom, welcome back to Gunnedah, mate. You were going pretty well yesterday. You'd be pretty happy with what's happening.
Yeah, happy as. Bike set up good, running well, all the boys running well, so it's going to be a good weekend.
Mate, there's some good competition here. I mean, if you win a New South Wales Championship in the competition this year, you've certainly earned it.
For me, I think everyone knows everyone's here, so it's back to win.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Another guy that's well alongside here, who professes to be not an all-track rider, is our local rider Daniel Winks. And Daniel, good to see you on the way.
Thanks, Ray. Yeah, no, it's good to be out at Gunnedah. I would have liked to do a few more club days, but work takes a bit of priority these days with the family and whatnot. But yeah, the boys are certainly running on the pace, and yeah, that final's going to be nailed by.
Mate, so you're actually having a bit of loosen up for some other things that are happening around the countryside.
Yeah, we've got the 19 series. Everyone's sort of getting behind it. It's going to revolve around at Upton, down at Taree in Brisbane. It's the middle round, so it should be pretty good. 19-19.
All the best.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, the promoter's getting behind it, so he's doing good things for Australia and promoting the 19 series. He likes the Tom Graying on overseas and mixing it with the Yamaha factory team, and yeah, see if you can actually get overseas and make a living out of it.
So us Aussies can do it.
Oh, certainly, mate. We've got Whale over there and Tom both from the factory team, so these young kids have got something to aspire to, so it's pretty cool.
Well done, mate. Emma Scott. Got a head down here, but I'm going to sneak a word out of it. Emma, welcome to Gunnedah. I don't think we've seen a lot of you here on the all track, have we?
No, just last year at the titles, but loved it, so we thought we'd better come down and try it again.
I think if you get better starts, so you've got a big chance of taking out a championship here, haven't you?
Oh, we'll see. We've just got to stay on.
Well, I suppose that's it. At the end of the day, you've got to be up there to win a championship. But anyway, great to see you here in Gunnedah. Great to see you contesting with the girls. There's some good competition there.
Yeah, the competition has certainly stepped up from when I was junior and we could barely get any girls, so it's good to see a full group of girls.
Exactly. All the best today.
Thank you.
Right, so that's just a few words out of a few of our riders, and so many of them, as I said, why don't we put our hands together for all the riders this weekend. There's been such a great lineup of them. And I've had the task this morning officially opening this championship, so I'd like to send a cheer-out call out to our councillor Colleen Fuller. She normally does this task, she normally opens it here for us, but Colleen's not well. She's been not that well for a few weeks now, and we send her all the best from the motorcycle club here and all the competitors. So for the great honour and privilege for me to officially open the 2023 Senior Dirt Track Championships officially opened. so I'll get my music girl to play the national anthem for us now, and we should be right. Thank you everybody, let's go racing.
Thank you. Looks interesting. Yeah, thanks for that. Right, about to go racing with our event 73 on the program, where we finished off yesterday. It's round 3 of the MX Open. And in this one we should have the 14 of Thomas Herrick, the 101 Alec Hurst, the 10 of Cooper Williams, 115 of Darren Wilkinson, the 93 there of Dean Tolley, 63 Clay Clegg, the 42 Jordan Dowell, the L76 of Logan Davis, and the 6 of Brodie Trembath. So that's the riders going to face the starter, proudly supported by N&C Donley. Event 73. So a big welcome to everybody back this morning. If you weren't here yesterday, what a fantastic day of racing it was, and really congratulations Gunnedah Motorcycle Club in your bid to conduct these New South Wales Senior Dirt Track Championships here at Balcarry Park. It's a great honour for you to be able to do that, and you're doing a fine job of it. So thank you very much for that. And today's going to be no different. It's going to be some fantastic racing down to final time, of course. Up and running, and away we go. And it's the Light Cooper, Alec Hurst, Cooper Williams, Jordan Dowell on the inside there as they went off the end of the main straight. I think it was Jordan Dowell, the local rider. He got the better of the start as they head down into the bottom left-hander the first time. Local rider Cooper Williams back there in about 4th spot. In towards the right-hander we come the first time, and Jordan Dowell, bike number 42, the race leader. Through that right-hander they go. Back out onto the sweeper they come, and round onto the main straight. Who is it? Tom Herrick there in 2nd spot, isn't on bike number 14 as they head up the main straight. Back to the L76 machine there of Logan Davis. Turn off the end of the main straight, and it's still the local rider Jordan Dowell is the race leader. Tom Herrick in 2nd spot there on bike number 14. Back, bit of a gap back to Alec Hurst on the 101. Then you got Cooper Williams was there. I think he's still in 4th spot, he is. And Herrick's really putting the pressure on Jordan Dowell now for the race lead. Round onto the main straight they come. Jordan Dowell, the race leader. Tom Herrick in 2nd spot. They head up the main straight. Followed by Alec Hurst, the next one. Then you've got Cooper Williams. Followed by the Logan Davis on the L76. Clay Clegg, the other one there on bike number 63 to the bottom left-hander. Still the same, it hasn't changed. It's still the local rider, bike number 42 of Jordan Dowell. Leads them into the right-hander this time. Followed by Tom Herrick in 2nd spot on bike number 14 as they head into the sweeper and round onto the main straight with 1 lap to go this time. Still Jordan Dowell, the race leader. Up the main straight they go. Off the end of the straight, Jordan Dowell, the race leader. On turn 2 they go, and off the end of the main straight, Herrick gets up the inside. Down the bottom left-hander, Herrick on the inside, Jordan Dowell on the outside, new race leader. Up towards the right-hander we come again this time. Tom Herrick now the race leader, bike number 14 through the right-hander. Jordan Dowell there in 2nd spot as they go to the sweeper for the last time. Round on the main straight they'll come, Herrick and Dowell going at it as they come onto the main straight. Tom Herrick the race leader will get the win. Second will go to Jordan Dowell, third will go to Alec Hurst. Then comes Cooper Williams, followed there by Logan Davis. Then you've got Clay Clegg, the next one. Great ride there, Tom Herrick, bike number 14 for the win. Second will go to Jordan Dowell on bike number 42. And back there in 3rd place went to Alec Hurst on bike number 101. Moving along to event 74 for N&C Donley. This is MX Open. 276 Tate Davis, 65 Sam Davies, 7 of Marty McNamara, 56 Brianna Etheridge, L27 Lewis Tyne, 18 Jared Oram, 176 Daniel Wicks, and the 27 there of William Edwards. So this event 74, proudly supported by N&C Donley. Down, away we go. Wicks on the inside, got a pretty good start. He'll lead up the main straight. The race leader, local rider Daniel Wicks got the better of the start on the 176. Marty McNamara settled down into 2nd spot. I think it might be Sam Davies up into 3rd on bike number 65. Down to the bottom left-hander the first time, and the local rider Daniel Wicks on bike number 176. Into the right-hander he comes. Marty McNamara there in 2nd spot on bike number 7. followed by Sam Davies, 65, and the 18 machine there of Jared Oram. Onto the main straight they come. Race leader Daniel Wicks, followed by Marty McNamara, Sam Davies. Back up off the main straight they go again this time. Still Daniel Wicks the race leader. Davies gets through on the inside of Marty McNamara off to the end of the main straight. Keep your eyes on Davies. He's the big mover in the field as they come in towards the bottom left-hander to the right-hander again this time. Still Daniel Wicks the race leader, bike number 176. Davies there in second spot. Then you've got Marty McNamara back to Jared Oram. Nothing between these four as they come onto the main straight. Daniel Wicks the race leader, Sam Davies. Followed by Marty McNamara the next one. Back up off the end of the main straight they come again to Wicks. Then you've got Davies back to Marty McNamara and you've got Jared Oram. Down to the bottom left-hander for the third time, and the race leader's Daniel Wicks, the local rider. Riding bike number 176 as he comes to the right-hander for the third time. Followed there by Sam Davies in second spot. Marty McNamara the next one, Jared Oram the next one. Round onto the main straight they come, and still Wicks with one to go this time as they come past. Davies still there in second spot. Off the end of the main straight they go. Still Wicks the race leader. Davies tries to slide it up underneath as they come off the end of the straight. Down to the bottom left-hander they go with Daniel Wicks, the local rider, the race leader. Back to Sam Davies, the Kempsey rider there in second spot. In towards the right-hander, Davies now trying to apply the pressure. There they go, out towards the sweeper they go. Wicks the race leader, Davies there in second spot as they come onto the main straight. Wicks on the 176 will get the lead as they head up the main straight. Davies will get second. Back to Marty McNamara in third, then Jared Oram the next one. Followed by the L27 of Lewis Tyne would have been the next one. Great ride, the local rider, Daniel Wicks for the win on bike number 176. Second will go to Sammy Davies on bike 65, and back in third would have been Marty McNamara on bike number 7. Moving along to event 75, round 3, proudly supported by NNC Donnelly. This time the 267 of Ryan New, the 262 Jack Griffin, 22 Brendan McCowett, 20 Emily Murrell, 48 Nate Boland, 5 of Darren Webb, 44 Tyler O'Donnell, 37 Riley Biddle, and the 115 of Guy Carline. So this event 75, proudly supported by NNC Donnelly. It's round 3, heat 3 of IMX Open. Gates are down and away we go, and the Jack Griffin got the better of the start, but it's Nate Boland up on the inside on the gas machine. Through the left-hander they go. Down towards the bottom left-hander, and it's Nate Boland. Bike number 48, the race leader. Jack Griffin there in second spot, I think it is on bike number 262. In towards the right-hander they come this time. Then it's Nate Boland, the race leader. In towards the sweeper he comes the first time, and round onto the main straight. Then it's Nate Boland, the race leader. Onto the main straight they come. It's the 44 machine of O'Donnell in second spot. Bike number 44 there in second spot. That's Tyler O'Donnell. Off the end of the main straight, still the gas machine ridden this morning there by Nate Boland. Down to the bottom left-hander, Nate Boland, a local rider here in Gunnedah as well. In towards the right-hander he comes. They're starting to open up the gap now a bit over Tyler O'Donnell in second spot. Then you've got Jack Griffin there back in third spot to the sweeper for time number 2. And the race leader is Nate Boland as he comes up the main straight. Line number 48 up the main straight. Followed there by Tyler O'Donnell and got Jack Griffin. Followed by the number 22 machine there of Brendan McCowett. Down to the bottom left-hander we go again, still with Boland, the local rider. He's jumped right away from him out front. Up towards the right-hander he comes this time. Nate Boland, the race leader, off through the right-hander. Back to the sweeper again they go, with 1 lap to go this time when they come around. And it's Nate Boland, the race leader. Onto the main straight he comes, bike number 48. Followed there by Tyler O'Donnell. Then you've got Jack Griffin, bike number 262. Brendan McCowett, the next one. Followed by Riley Biddle. Then you've got Ryan New on the 267. To head up the main straight to the bottom left-hander we go again this time. Then it's still Nate Boland, the race leader. Bike number 48 to the right-hander for the last time. Through the right-hander to the sweeper for Boland, the race leader. Out onto the sweeper he comes and round onto the main straight. It's going to be checkered flag time for Nate Boland. He'll get the win. Second will go to Tyler O'Donnell on 44, followed in there by Jack Griffin. Then you've got Brendan McCowett on 22, followed there by Riley Biddle. Then you've got Ryan New on the 267. Great ride there from the local rider in Nate Boland on bike number 48 for the win. Second place went to the 44 of Tyler O'Donnell, and back in third to the 262 there of Jack Griffin. Right, we move on to event 76, which is round 3 of our 85cc 4-stroke modifieds. The 100 Henley Wilkinson, the 564 Jed Louis, 21 Edward Torrens, the 446 Oscar Middlebrook, 23 Cody Smith, the 85 Jake Straney, 101 Brody Lay, 288 there of James Pruitt, the 58 Will Ryan, and the C45 of Cole McCosker. Up and running, and away they go, and it's young McCosker gets the better of the start as they head up the main straight. Young Cole McCosker on bike number C45. He's the race leader. Back to Oscar Middlebrook there in second spot on bike number 446. Jed Louis in third, I think it is, on 564. Down to the bottom left-hander they go, and young Cole McCosker out of Tamworth, this young guy. Starting to go really, really well of late on the C45 machine. Only a little guy compared to the other two in second and third spot. To the sweeper for the first time and round onto the main straight. Cole McCosker, the race leader. Oscar Middlebrook up the inside now as they come onto the main straight. Is he going to be good enough, Middlebrook? As they head up the main straight. Up off the end of the straight they go. Middlebrook on the inside, McCosker on the outside. McCosker's not going to give in and let him have the race lead. Still the race lead belongs to Cole McCosker. Down the bottom they go to the bottom left-hander and Cole McCosker. He fought it, he fought for the lead and he kept it. As they go through the bottom left-hander they go, and the race leader in towards the right-hander they come. Still Cole McCosker, the race leader. Back in second place there, you got the 446 of Oscar Middlebrook. Then you got Jed Louis on the 564 back in third spot. Around through the sweeper and onto the main straight they come again. Here comes Middlebrook again. Having another look at him up the main straight. Up the straight they go. Back up into the turn off the end of the main straight with 1 lap to go. Still Cole McCosker, the race leader. Middlebrook takes the wide line this time off the end of the straight, but it's still young Cole McCosker. Down the bottom they go to the left-hander with Oscar Middlebrook there in second spot on the 446 machine. Gets a bit of a shot off the left-hander at the bottom of the track. To the right-hander they come. Cole McCosker, the race leader, bike C45. To the sweeper they come. This little rider here might hold proceedings up a little bit. Round they come onto the main straight. Cole McCosker, the race leader. Oscar Middlebrook on the outside as they come onto the main straight. And it's going to be Cole McCosker. Cole McCosker will get the win. Second will go to Oscar Middlebrook. Back in third will go to Jed Louis. Right, we move on to event 77, which is round 3 of our 85cc 2-strokes, 150cc 4-strokes, 12 and under 16 years. In this one, the N8 of Nate Jager, the 376 of Skyanne Davis, the 90 of Zach Brady, the 7 of Tyler Hinchcliffe, and the 298 of Jaden Trenbath. Gates are down and away we go, and it's the Nate Jager gets a bit of the start this time. They head up the main straight. Nate Jager, the race leader, bike number N8, followed in there by Jaden Trenbath on bike number 298. Back to Zach Brady on the 90 machine. Down to the bottom left-hander they come, and the race leader being Nate Jager, bike number N8, as he heads in towards the right-hander the first time. Jaden Trenbath in second spot on bike number 298. Followed there by Zach Brady on the 90 machine. Through the right-hander they go. And out towards the sweeper, and the race leader is still the Nate Jager on the N8 as he heads up the main straight. Followed by Jaden Trenbath in second spot. And you've got Zach Brady on the 90. Up in the turn off the end of the straight they go. Still Nate Jager, the race leader. Still with the Jaden Trenbath there in second. Bit of a gap back then to Zach Brady. Then you got Skyanne Davis, I think, on the 376. And back there in fifth spot, you've got Tyler Hinchcliffe on bike number 7. Through the right-hander they go. Around onto the main straight with 1 lap to go this time when they come past. And it's Nate Jager, the race leader. Bike number 8 as he comes onto the main straight. Still Jaden Trenbath there in second spot. Followed by Zach Brady on the 9-0. Then you've got Skyanne Davis on bike number 376, sorry. And then you've got the 7 there of Tyler Hinchcliffe. Through the bottom left-hander they go for the last time, and in towards the right-hander. Here's Jaden Trenbarth trying to throw the pressure on this race leader being Nate Jager. To the sweeper they come for the last time and round onto the main straight. Nate Jager, the race leader. Jaden Trenbarth there in second spot. As they straighten up and head to the line, it'll be a Nate Jager win. Second will go to Jaden Trenbarth on bike number 298. Back in third spot, you got Zach Brady on the 9-0. Followed in by Skyanne Davis there on bike number 376. And then back at the tail of the field, or in fifth spot, you had Tyler Hinchcliffe on bike number 7. So great ride there from young Nate Jager on bike number N8. The 298 for Jaden Trenbarth will get second, and Zach Brady on the 9-0 will get third spot. And that one was proudly supported by N&C Donnelly. All right, we move on to event 78, round 3 of our 50cc demos. Proudly supported by the Railway Hotel. This is the 126 machine here of Shelby Trenbarth, the 12 of Otto Duff, 128 Flynn Morris, 178 there of Harper Levitt, and the 80 there of Roy Wilkinson. There goes the 46 machine past, that's the Logan Lay machine. Followed by the 128, I think, of Flynn Morris. There's Flynn Morris, that was the 126, the other one, which is Shelby Trenbarth. Otto Duff's the big mover in the field on bike number 12. But this being a non-competitive division, if anybody out there that today want to get the kids into racing, this is the way to do it. You get them a little peewee and bring them out here, and the Gunnedah Motorcycle Club will be only too happy to show you the ropes, what you need to do, what they need to do. And it gives them a great opportunity to learn how to control the machine here on the racetrack as they go out towards the sweeper the first time, and it would be young Otto Duff riding bike number 12 as he comes around onto the main straight to complete lap number 1. Winds it up and gives it all it's got up the main straight. 46 and the 126 machine go past. The 126 is Shelby Trenbarth and the 46 is Logan Lay. The 80 just heading past is Roy Wilkinson.
Right. Trevor Harvey's passenger is Trenbarth.
Thank you, Cole. Then we've got Flynn Morris on bike number 128, makes the way past. Spread out around the track. Here comes the Otto Duff on the number 12 machine, brings it onto the straight, points it towards the finish line with one more lap to go for him. A bit of a gap back to the next two there, being the Shelby Trenbarth on bike number 126, and the 46 was the other one of Logan Lay as they come onto the main straight. Logan Lay on the 46, and then you got the 126 machine there as Shelby Trenbarth. Back to Flynn Morris on bike number 128. Here's our pace setter as they go back to the sweeper for the last time. Checker flag won't come out because it's non-competitive. The red flag will come out, which indicates that that's the end of their demonstration. The new people on the main straight here, if you want an autograph, there's a guy walking along the front of the control tower here by the name of Troy Pritchard. He's the guy off the number 1 sidecar with his passenger encountered a bit of an accident yesterday, so if you want an autograph, just yell out to him. He'll sign an autograph for you. He's a Queenslander. They love signing autographs. So that's him with a big hat on, walking along the front of the control tower here. So grab his autograph as he goes past. Right, we move on to event 79, round 3 of our sidecars up to 1100cc, and in this one we've got the 12 Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth is the swinger for Trevor Harvey. Trevor Harvey, this is, well, he didn't have Nate Boland yesterday, he was supposed to, but it was Brodie Trenbarth all day, so Brodie, sorry about that. I didn't get that message yesterday, I apologise. For a first time sidecar swinger, mate, you did a top job. So in this one we've got Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth, the 22 Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein, 99 Steve Smith and Tristan Smith, 1 of Pritchard and Wade are not there, 195 Jim Jobling, Tom Northey, and the 89 there of Jared Marco and Sean Fuller. So probably looking this time at Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein on the 22. Jobling and Northey have been going well, and so has Marco and Fuller. This one proudly supported by SJ Excavations, and away they go, and it's the Ford Marco there in second spot as they get off the end of the main straight. I tell you what, there's not much between these four as they get off the end of the main straight, and it's the down towards the bottom left hander they go with Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein. Other race leaders back to Jared Marco and Sean Fuller there in second. They've gapped the Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth there at the moment as they get through the right-hander, and back there in fourth spot you got the Jim Jobling, Tom Northey combination. Round onto the main straight they come. Ford and Friedenstein, Marco and Fuller there in second spot, followed by Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth. Back to Jim Jobling there and Tom Northey off the end of the main straight. We've got 2 races in one here virtually. We've got the run up for 1 and 2 and the one for 3 and 4 as they come in towards the right-hander, and it's still the Ford Friedenstein combination, followed there by Marco and Fuller in second spot. To the sweeper they come, and there's nothing in it, probably about 2 to 3 sidecar lengths between the two as they come on the main straight. Ford and Friedenstein still got the lead. Back to Marco and the Fuller. Then you've got Harvey and Trenbarth back there in third, followed there by Jobling and Northey. On the third lap now and heading down towards the bottom left-hander, and it's still Ford and Friedenstein, still showing the way out in front from Marco and Fuller as they come in towards the right-hander again this time, through the right-hander. Very tidy Ford and Friedenstein, making it really hard for Marco and Fuller to make any sort of a pass as they come to the sweeper and round onto the main straight, and it's still the number 22 machine of Ford and Friedenstein. Up the main straight they go, Ford and Friedenstein the race leaders. Back to in second place there, you've got Jared Marco and Sean Fuller. Trevor Harvey there and Brodie Trenbarth. Back to Jim Jobling there and Tom Northey. Off the end of the straight, down to the bottom left-hander for the race leader. Checkered flag's about ready to fly for them when they get round this side, but it's the race leader still Ford and Friedenstein. To the sweeper they come for the last time, and round onto the main straight they'll come, and it looks like it's going to be a Ford Friedenstein win. Marco and Fuller will have to settle for second, and here's Harvey's going to be Jobling pulls to the outside, but it's still going to be Trevor Harvey. So great ride there from Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein for the win. Second place to Jared Marco and Sean Fuller. Back in third place there went to Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth, and back in fourth there you had Jim Jobling and Tom Northey. Moving along to event 80, round 3 of the sidecars up to 1100 in this one, and it's proudly supported by SJ Excavations. The 26 of Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh, 145 Jack and Corey Grosser, the 29 of Chad Monahan and Alistair Scott, 54 Shane Davies and Mick Hand, 43 Brett Davies and Simon Smith, 71 Stephen and Adam Constable. Event 80 on the program, proudly supported by SJ Excavations. Up and running and away they go, and the Grosser's got a flyer of a start this time. The Grosser's the local combination. Bike number 145 off the end of the main straight, and it's to Jack and Corey Grosser. Back to the 29 machine, I think it is there in second spot of Chad Monahan and Alistair Scott. Down to the bottom left-hander they go, but it's the Grossers out in front, the local combination. Bike number 145 as they go through the right-hander the first time. Out onto the sweeper and round onto the main straight. Jack Grosser and Corey Grosser. Round onto the main straight they come to complete the first lap. Then they got Monahan and Scott in second spot. The number 26 machine there of Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh. Up the main straight, you got the Davies here fighting for the positions at the back of the field. Down to the bottom left-hander, Grosser and Grosser, the race leader. Bike number 145 have actually got away fairly well from them now. Still Monahan and Scott holding down that second spot. Back to the 26 machine there, I think it is there, of Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh. Through the right-hander they go. Out to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight for the Grosser combination as they come onto the main straight. They've got about 3/4 of the main straight lead as they head up the main straight. Monahan and Scott. As they head up off the end of the main straight again, Grosser and Grosser right out in front. Got a real handy sort of a lead on to the bottom left-hander. In towards the right-hander they come again. Stilke, Jack and Corey Grosser. Riding bike number 145 through the right-hander for the third time. With 1 lap to go when they come around this time. Back in second place you got Monahan and Scott. Back to the 26 combination there as the others is Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh. Round onto the main straight they go. Jack and Corey Grosser. But as they head up the main straight, Monahan and Scott still in second. Brearley and Keogh back there in third. Then you got the Constables, the next one in fourth, but it's the race leaders. They're down to the bottom left-hander. They've cleared right out from them as they come in towards the right-hander for the last time. There's Jack Grosser and Corey Grosser. Through the right-hander they go. Out onto the sweeper and round onto the main straight, and it's going to be a pretty convincing win for Jack and Corey Grosser. Second's going to go to Monahan and Scott, machine number 29. Brearley and Keogh for third spot. Oh, who we got up the end of the straight? It's not the Grossers, is it? Gone straight off, you can see the tracks.
No brakes.
Looks like it.
I've been told in the past not to put something serious.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. They're both up, I think, aren't they? They were both.
I didn't actually see it because I thought like.
Oh well, it was all over. I wasn't watching.
Them crossing the line.
Yeah.
And there was a battle for third.
Yeah.
So I went back to second and then back to third and fourth.
Yeah.
I didn't even see or hear it. Like I was sort of looking here. Like, if they hit the wall from there, like.
Yeah, well, you can see the tracks. He never turned. It's gone straight up. See where they've gone straight across the track and straight up into there.
Yeah, that's wild, eh?
Certainly done some damage by the steam coming out of the bike.
Yeah.
They've hit the fence.
They're all custom, those bikes as well, though.
Yeah.
There's a bit of money in them, mate.
Yeah.
Would that be a concrete wall there?
Yes, concrete. Yep.
I don't want to hit concrete any quicker than 20, I reckon. It's
Yeah.
enough to. Yeah.
Go for a walk to the little house while that's happening.
Yeah, you probably got a minute or two.
It brought back too many good memories.
Yeah, now it's on. Yeah, I turned it off when I went over there. Sorry about that.
No, you're right.
Right, so our next event on the program is our Southern Cross Machining and Engineering, proudly supported at 81, which is round 3 of our 65cc 7 and under 9 years. In this one, the 285 of Flynn Jolliffe, 774 Isaac Cross, the 23 there of Cody Smith, 85 Jake Straney, the 101 there of Bodie Lay, the B13 of Braxton Riley, the 58 of Will Ryan, C45 of Colin McCosker, and the number 4 machine there of Arlie Campbell. So that's event 81, proudly supported by Southern Cross Machining and Engineering. Gates are down, away we go on event 81, proudly supported by Southern Cross Machining and Engineering as they head up the main straight. Young Colin McCosker on bike number C45 got the better of the start, back to Will Ryan on bike number 58. The number 4 was in the picture there as well, Arlie Campbell. Down to the bottom left-hander, and it's Colin McCosker, I think, the race leader. Bike number C45. Down to the left-hander he comes and around and in towards the right-hander. Colin McCosker, bike number C45. In towards the right-hander he comes the first time. Got to start a bit of pressure starting to, someone didn't get a really good start, but they're starting to make up a bit of ground now as they come through to the sweeper the first time and round onto the main straight with young Colin McCosker being the race leader. Bike number C45. Up the main straight they go with the 85 of Jake Straney there in second spot as they head off the end of the main straight again down towards the bottom left-hander with Colin McCosker being the race leader. Jake Straney in second spot on bike number 85. Down to the bottom left-hander they go and in towards the right-hander they come, and it's still the C45 machine ridden by young Colin McCosker as he heads in through the right-hander. Back to Jake Straney in second spot on bike number 85. To the sweeper they come the first time and round onto the main straight, and it's still Colin McCosker. Straney up the inside now as they come onto the main straight, but it's McCosker and Straney on bike number 85, followed there by the 774 machine there of Isaac Cross. Then you've got the 58 machine there of Will Ryan. Off the end of the main straight, the B13 of Braxton Riley would have been the next one. Down to the bottom left-hander they go again this time, and it's still the in towards the right-hander they come, and it's still young McCosker, Colin McCosker, the race leader on bike number C45. Young Jake Straney still there in second spot on bike number 85 as they come round onto the main straight to complete lap number 2 with 1 to go. When they, this is the last lap, and it's going to be a Colin McCosker win. Second will go to Jake Straney on 85, followed there by Isaac Cross on the 774. Good race here between these two. Will Ryan on the 58 will get the next spot, followed by the B13, which is Braxton Ryan. Then comes Arlie Campbell, followed there by bike number 21. And the 23 there would be Cody Smith. Right, we're up to event 82, which is proudly supported by Ultra Lubricants, our ATV Open. This time the 75 John Sherlock, the 55 Jeff McGee, the 666 of Chevelle Green, the double six there of Joshua Griffiths, and the 83 of Travis Northcott. So that's event 82, proudly supported by Ultra Lubricants, ATV Open. gates are down and away we go in event 82 as they head up the main straight. And Joshua Griffiths gets the better of the start on bike number 66. Back to John Sherlock is it in second spot. Then you got Jeff McGee. Down towards the bottom left hander they go. No, I think it's Craig Hill there in second spot behind Joshua Griffiths on bike 66. In towards the right hander the first time and Joshua Griffiths the race leader. Bike number 66 a pace setter. Back to Craig Hill there in second spot on bike number 610 as they come round onto the main straight. Back to Jeff McGee the next one. Followed by John Sherlock. Then you've got Travis Northcott on the 80th Street. And back at the tail of the field there you've got Chevelle Green on bike number 666. Down to the bottom left-hander, Joshua Griffiths, the race leader. Craig Hill still holding down this second spot on bike number 610. Back in third spot, you got Jeff McGee on the 55, followed by John Sherlock there on bike number 75. To the sweeper they come and back round onto the main straight. Still the Josh Griffiths, the race leader. Bike number 66 heads up the main straight. Off the end of the straight they go. Craig Hill there in second spot on the 610. Back in third spot, you've got Jeff McGee on bike number 55. Oh, one's gone bush. Who's that? That's the John Sherlock, is it, on bike number 75. Race leader in towards the right hander they come. Still Joshua Griffiths, the race leader. To the sweeper they come for the third time. With 1 lap to go this time and they come past. Still Josh Griffiths, the race leader. Back to Craig Hill in second. Followed by Jeff McGee. Then you've got the next one being the 83 machine there off the Travis Northcott, followed there by John Sherlock on the 75 and Chevelle Green on the 666. On their last lap now, down into that bottom left-hander they go and in towards the right-hander. And it's still the race leader being Joshua Griffiths. Bike number 66 as they go to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, but it looks like it's going to be a Joshua Griffiths win. Second will go to Craig Hill on the 610, followed by Jeff McGee. Then you got Travis Northcott on bike number 83. Back to the next one being John Sherlock on 75 and Chevelle Green on 666. Right, we move on to event 83, which is round 3 of our ATV Open. The 888 of Colin Green, the 21 Trevor Rose, 49 Martin White, 67 Matthew Griffiths, 54 Bailey Northcott, 90 Joel Robinson. So this event 83 proudly supported by Ultra Lubricants. Gates are down and away we go in this one, and it's the Matthew Griffiths. Outside gets the better of the start as they head off the end of the main straight, followed by Joel Robinson there in second spot on the 90 machine. Then you've got Colin Green on the 888 as they head down Martin White, the next one I think, and Northcott back at the tail of the field. In towards the right hander they come, and it's the Matthew Griffiths, the race leader. Bike number 67 as he comes through the right hander to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, and it's the bike number 67 of Matthew Griffiths. Up the main straight they go, Joel Robinson up the Colin Green. Followed there by the 5-4 machine of Northcott as they get up into turn, that's Bailey Northcott. Down towards the bottom left-hander for the second time, and Matthew Griffiths is the race leader, riding quad number 67. In towards the right-hander he comes, followed by Joel Robinson in second spot on bike number 90, followed by Colin Green on the 888. Then you got Northcott there on bike number 54 as they head down the onto the main straight. Up the main straight they go. Still Matthew Griffiths, the race leader. Joel Robinson still holding down that second spot. Colin Green back to the Northcott there in Bailey Northcott on bike number 54. To the bottom left-hander they go for the third time. Still Matthew Griffiths, the race leader, riding quad number 67. In towards the right-hander he comes. Through the right-hander, Joel Robinson still there in second spot. Back to Colin Green on bike number 888. And then you got Bailey Northcott on the 54. Onto the main straight they come. Back up into turn 1 and 2, and it's Matthew Griffiths, the race leader. Joel Robinson still there in second spot. Colin Green still holding down this third spot. Back to Bailey Northcott there in third. Now Northcott's going to get himself third spot. Colin Green got wide off the bend of the main straight. To the right-hander they come this time for the last time. and it's Matthew Griffiths riding quad number 67. To the sweeper he comes and round onto the main straight, and it's going to be a Matthew Griffiths win. Second will go to Joel Robinson. Third is going to go to Bailey Northcott. Followed home by Colin Green on quad number 888. And then you had the back at the tail of the field, you had Trevor Rose on bike number 21. Right, moving along to event 84, which is round 3 of our 200cc to 250cc 4-stroke juniors. In this one, the 51 Regan Jager, the N8 of Nate Jager, 376 Skyanne Davis, the 278 of Blake Ferry, 209 of Charlie Duff, the 907 of Blake Irwin, and the 298 of Jaden Trenbarth. So that's event 84, proudly supported by Boggabri Coal. Right, up and running, and away they go this time, and we've got Nate Jager straight through the middle, Trenbarth on the inside as they get off the end of the main straight. Ferry would have been the other one, but it's Nate Jager, the race leader. Bike number N8 down to the bottom left-hander. I think it's Blake Ferry there in second spot on bike number 278. Jaden Trenbarth on the 298 back there in third spot, followed by Charlie Duff on the 209. Through the right-hander they come, around through the sweeper and onto the main straight. And the race leader is Nate Jager riding bike number N8 as he heads up the main straight, followed there by Blake Ferry. And Jaden Trenbarth back to Charlie Duff on the 209, followed by Skyanne Davis. Then you got Regan Jager back to Blake Irwin. Off the end of the straight they go for time number 2, and the race leader is Nate Jager, the local rider, on bike number 8 as he comes in towards the right-hander. Followed there by Blake Ferry in second spot on bike number 278. Then back in third place you got the 298 machine ridden there by Jaden Trenbarth. Round onto the main straight they come. Jager, the race leader, riding bike number N8 to head up the road on the main straight. 1 lap to go with Nate Jager, the race leader. Off the end of the main straight they go. Still Blake Ferry there in second spot on bike number 278. Back to Jaden Trenbarth in third spot. Then you got Charlie Duff, the next one, as they get off the end of the main straight. Head down towards that bottom left-hander, and into the right-hander comes the race leader. And it's still the N8 machine, ridden by the local rider, Nate Jager. To the sweeper they come for the last time, and round onto the main straight. Looks like it's going to be a Nate Jager win. Second will go to Blake Ferry. Third will go to Jaden Trenbarth. Then comes Charlie Duff, the next one, followed by Skyanne Davis, Regan Jager, and back at the toe we had Blake Irwin. Great ride there, local rider Nate Jager on the N8 for the win. Second to Blake Ferry on the 278, and back in third place the 298 machine there of Jaden Trenbarth. Right, moving along to event 85, proudly supported by the Railway Hotel, and it's the round 4. Fourth and final round of our 450s. In this one, the 95 Mackenzie Boo, the 18 Jared Oram, the 276 Tate Davis, 22 Brendan McCowett, 262 Jack Griffin, 102 Emma Scott, 37 Riley Biddle, 115 of Darren Wilkinson, and the 14 of Thomas Herrick. Up and running, and away they go, and it's Jared Oram, but I think it's Thomas Herrick got the better of it as they went off the end of the main straight. Thomas Herrick, the race leader. Jared Oram settles down into second spot. Jack Griffin, I think, back in third spot on bike number 262. Off the bottom left-hander they go, and in towards the right-hander comes Tom Herrick riding bike number 14. Jared Oram there on bike number 18 in second spot. Then you've got Jack Griffin on bike number 262 back in third spot. Round onto the main straight they come, and it's Tom Herrick, the race leader. Followed by Jared Oram, and you've got Jack Griffin. Followed by the 22 machine would have been the next one. That's Brendan McCowett. Off the end of the main straight they go, and down to the bottom left-hander. And it's Tom Herrick, the race leader, bike number 14 to the bottom left-hander, and Jared Oram there in second spot. Bit of a gap back then to Jack Griffin on bike number 262. Brendan McCowett, the next one on bike number 22. Through the right hander they go to the sweeper for time number 2. Around onto the main straight, Tom Herrick still the race leader. Followed there by Jared Orr in second spot. And you got Jack Griffin, followed there by Brendan McCowan. Then comes the Guy Carline on the 115 machine. As they get off Darren Wilkinson on the 115. Back there in 5th spot. Down the bottom left-hander we go again this time. 1 to go this time when they come around, and the race leader is Tom Herrick riding bike number 14 as they go through to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, still the 18 of Jared Oram there in second spot. Onto the main straight, last lap board comes out for Herrick as he comes past. Still the 18 machine there of Jared Oram in second. Followed by Jack Griffin there on 262. Then we got Brendan McCowan. Followed there by Wilkinson. Off the end of the main straight to the bottom left-hander for the last time, and it's still Tom Herrick, the race leader. Riding bike number 14 as he comes in through the right-hander. Followed by Jared Oram there in second spot on bike number 18. Through the sweeper for the last time and round onto the main straight. And it's going to be a Tom Herrick win. Bike number 14 for the win. Jared Oram on 18 will get second. Back in third will be Jack Griffin on the 262. Followed there by Brendan McCowan, the next one. Followed home there by Mackenzie Booth. Great ride, Tom Herrick, bike number 14 for the win. Second place will go to bike number 18, ridden by Jared Oram. And back there in third place to Jack Griffin, riding bike number 262. Right, we move on to event 86, which is round 4 of our Pro 250s for the Railway Hotel. The 42, Jordan Dale, the 6 of Brodie Trenbarth, 267 there of Ryan New, 93 of Dean Tolley, 7 of Marty McNamara, the 63 Clay Cleek, 43 Anthony Dowell, 176 Daniel Wicks, and the 27 of William Edwards. So that's event 86, round 4 of our Pro 450s, proudly supported by the Railway Hotel. Up and running and away they go this time, and it's the Jordan Dowell. Jordan Dowell gets the better of the start this time on bike number 42, back to Daniel Wicks, and then I think got Marty McNamara back there in third spot. Down to the bottom left-hander we go the first time with Jordan Dowell, the local rider, riding bike number 42. He's a pace setter, back to Daniel Wicks, another local rider, and well, he used to be a local rider there, Marty McNamara. To the sweeper they come the first time and round onto the main straight to complete lap number 1. And the race leader is Jordan Dowell, riding bike number 42. Jordan Dowell is the race leader. Daniel Wicks in second spot on bike number 176. Marty McNamara back there in third spot. Down to the bottom left-hander for time number 2, and it's still the local rider, Jordan Dowell, out in front as he comes to the right-hander. Still with Daniel Wicks there in second spot. Back to Marty McNamara in third on bike number 7. To the sweeper for the second time and round onto the main straight. Jordan Dowell back to Daniel Wicks into Marty McNamara. Followed there by Clay Clegg. Then you got Anthony Dowell, the next one, Ryan Hughes. Followed by the 27 machine there, and we got one pulling off that Brodie Trenbarth, I think, on the 006 machine on the infield here on the main straight. Race leader in mid towards the right hander they come again this time. Jordan Dowell still the race leader. Daniel Wicks still holding down that second spot. Marty McNamara back in third. To the sweeper again with 1 lap to go when they come past. And it's still Jordan Dowell the race leader. Daniel Wicks back to Marty McNamara. Followed by Clay Anthony Dowell. Followed by Ryan Hughes. And you got the 27 machine, would have been the next one. That's William Edwards. Down to the bottom left-hander for the last time. Still Jordan Dowell, the race leader. Leads up into the right-hander in riding bike number 42. To the right-hander they go. Still Daniel Wicks, another local rider, and Marty McNamara used to be a local. I think he's down around the Singleton area these days. Onto the main straight they come. Let's see go. Jordan Dowell will get the lead. Daniel Wicks will get second spot. Back to Marty McNamara in third, followed by Clay Clegg, Anthony Dowell. Then you've got the Ryan New back to the 27 machine there of William Edwards. Right, event 87, round 4, Pro 450s for the Railway Hotel. The 48 Nate Boland, 65 Sam Davies, 45 Michael Booth, the 56 Brianna Etheridge, L76 of Logan Davis, 101 of Alec Hurst, 10 of Cooper Williams, the 44 Tyler O'Donnell, and the L27 there of Lewis Tyne. So this is event 87, round 4 of the Pro 450s, proudly supported by the Railway Hotel. away they go. Sam Davies got the bit of the start. Michael Booth settled down into second spot as they get off the end of the main straight. Down to the bottom left-hander they go the first time. Sam Davies, the race leader, bike number 65. Followed by Michael Booth, I think it is in second spot on bike number 45. In towards the right-hander they come for the first time. Then Sam Davies, the race leader. Bike number 65, the boy from Kempsey, out in front as they bring it round onto the main straight. He's a pace setter. Back to Michael Booth. Of Logan Davis back in third spot. Off the end of the main straight they go, still with Sam Davies, the race leader. Bike number 65 to the bottom left-hander for the second time. In towards the right-hander he comes. Still in second place you got Michael Booth on bike number 45. Back there to Logan Davis on bike number L76. To the sweeper they come and round onto the main straight. And it's still Sam Davies, the race leader. Michael Booth. Nate Boland is up the inside on bike number 48 for third spot. Off turn 2 they go and down to the bottom left-hander. Race leader still Sam Davies, the Kempsey boy, out in front on bike number 65. Followed in second place there by Michael Booth on 45. Here comes Nate Boland now on the 48 machine, putting the pressure right on Michael Booth as they go to the sweeper and onto the main straight. Last lap board's out, and it's Boland. Boland up the inside, second spot. Boland gets through, but no he doesn't. Off the end of the main straight, still Sam Davies, back to Michael Booth. Then you've got Nate Boland back there in third spot. Down to the bottom left-hander they go and in towards the right-hander. And it's still Sam Davies, the race leader. Back in second place you got Michael Booth and you got Nate Boland right there with him. To the sweeper they come and round onto the main straight. It's going to be a Sam Davies win. Second will go to Michael Booth, third will go to Nate Boland. Logan Davis the next one, followed by Ali Kirst on the 101. Tyler O'Donnell the next one, followed by Cooper Williams. And then come Brianna Etheridge back there at the tail of the field. Well, we got one down over here on the bottom left-hander. Looks like that rider is okay over there. He's up, which is great. Right, we move on to event 88, which is round 4 of our 100cc to 150cc two-strokes and 200cc 4-stroke girls. In this one we should have Skyanne Davis riding bike number 376, Tyler Hinchcliffe riding bike number 7, and Regan Jager riding bike number 51. And this one proudly supported by MacArthur Legal. And at the completion of racing this afternoon, no doubt the presentation will happen over at the canteen area. approximately 15 to 20 minutes after the last race, I would imagine. Gives people a chance to pack the gear up and get themselves organised and get over there, so that you spectators are quite welcome there as well. Don't be frightened to come on over and inspect the riders with their helmets off and see the winners of our championship for 2023. Right, up and running, and away they go, and Regan Jager gets the better of the start this time off the end of the main straight. Bike number 51, ridden by Regan Jager, off the end of the straight, down towards the bottom left-hander. Skyanne Davis there in second spot, back to Tyler Hinchcliffe in third. Through the bottom left-hander for the first time, and in towards the right-hander, and Regan Jager is the race leader, local lady rider here in Gunnedah, as she goes through the right-hander. Out onto the sweeper, Skyanne Davis there in second spot, and Tyler Hinchcliffe back in third. Through the sweeper the first time and round onto the main straight. Regan Jager the race leader. Bike number 51 up towards the left-hander off the end of the main straight. Still Skyanne Davis trying to apply the pressure to this race leader as they get off the end of the main straight to the bottom left-hander. Still with Tyler Hinchcliffe hanging on to that third spot. To the bottom left-hander for time number 2. And the race leader is Regan Jager, riding bike number 51 in towards the right-hander. She comes for time number 2, still with Skyanne Davis. Would like to take the race lead off her as they go to the sweeper for the first time and round onto the main straight. Still Regan Jager holding down this lead, probably by about 6 to 7 bike lengths over Skyanne Davis in second spot as they head up the main straight. Followed there by Tyler Hinchcliffe there on bike number 7. Off the end of the straight, gap still about the same, 6 to 7 bike lengths between Regan Jager, the race leader, and Skyanne Davis there in second spot on bike number 376. Through the bottom left-hander for time number 3 they come, and in towards the right-hander. Regan Jager, the race leader, bike number 51. Through the right-hander and back out onto the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, checkered flags out and about to fly for her as she heads around onto the main straight, and it looks like it's going to be a win for Regan Jager on bike number 51 will get the win. Second will go to Skyanne Davis on bike number 376, followed home by Tyler Hinchcliffe there on bike number 7. Right, we move along to event 89, proudly supported by Aztec Group. This is our 65cc 9 and under 13 years. In this one, the 100 of Henley Wilkinson, the 228 Byron Jolliffe, 16 of Cameron Pritchard, the 28 there of James Perrott, the C12 there of Kayla's Perrott, the 17 of Zeke Pereira, the 56 of Archie Ryman, the 12 of Jesse Johnston, and the 710 there of Harry Ford. Up and running and away we go. Oh, we got one down there on the, just couldn't control it off the line, but it's the 16 of young Pritchard. Gets the better of the start as they head off the end of the main straight. Young Pritchard it is. We've got Archie Ryman up on the inside there on bike number 56 as they come off the end of the left-hander down to the bottom left-hander, but it's the number 16 machine leads them down into that bottom left-hander, and that's ridden by Cameron Pritchard. He's a Queenslander as he comes in towards the right-hander, and Cameron Pritchard is the race leader riding bike number 16. Here comes the pressure now starting to be applied by Archie Ryman on bike number 56 as they come to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, Pritchard and Archie Ryman on bike 56 up the main straight they go. Back to the 100 machines, the next one. That's the Henley Wilkinson. Off the end of the main straight they go and down towards that bottom left-hander, and the pressure's right on this race leader. Down to the left-hander he goes and round up, heads in towards the right-hander. It's still the number 16 machine of Cameron Pritchard. Leads him in towards the right-hander, followed in second place by Archie on the number 16 machine. That's a 56 machine, of Archie Ryman in second spot. Onto the main straight, new race leader. Archie Ryman now the race leader. Riding bike number 56, he's relegated Cameron Pritchard to second spot, followed by the number 100 machine of Henley Wilkinson, then the 710 I think of Harry Ford. Off the end of the main straight, down towards the bottom left-hander they go, and the race leader, he's skipped away from them a bit now. Archie Ryman the race leader, riding bike number 56, through the right-hander he goes. Relegated Cameron Pritchard to second spot. Through the sweeper they come and round onto the main straight, and it's going to be checkered flag time. And it's going to be an Archie Ryman win as he comes onto the main straight. He'll get the win. Second place will go to Cameron Pritchard on bike number 16. Back in third place is going to be a good race for third spot. And it's going to be the The 100 machine of Henley Wilkerson, then come Harry Ford on bike number 710. Right, moving along to, so a great ride there from Archie Ryman to take out the win on bike 56. Second went to Cameron Pritchard on bike number 16. And back in third went to the 100 of Henley Wilkinson. Right, event 90, which is proudly supported by GBP Cranes. This is the 71 run up to 1100cc sidecars, round 4. Grosser and Grosser won't be there. You've got Brett Davies and Simon Smith on 43. 99 Steve Smith and Tristan Smith. 29 Chad Monaghan and Alistair Scott. 12 of Trevor Harvey and Thomas White. 22 of Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein. So event 90 on the program, round 4 of our 71 run up to 1100cc sidecars, proudly supported by GBP Cranes. Gates are down, away they go, and Monaghan off the inside, got a good start, but Ford and Friedenstein got the better of the start as they get off the end of the main straight. Ford and Friedenstein, the race leaders. Bike number 22, Trevor Harvey there, and Brodie Trenbath in second spot. Back two in third spot as they go down the bottom left-hander is Monaghan and Scott. Through the bottom left-hander they go and up towards the right-hander the first time. Ford and Friedenstein, the race leaders on bike number 22. Followed there by Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbath in second spot. Then you got Monaghan and Scott back there in third as they come onto the main straight. Ford and Friedenstein, the race leaders. Back up off the end of the main straight they go. Still Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein. They're the race leaders down towards that bottom left-hander they go for the second time. Still Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbath there in second spot. Back in third there you got Monaghan and Scott. And back there at the tail of the field there you got Brett Davies and Simon Smith. In towards the right-hander they come, and still the Ford Friedenstein combination as they come round onto the main straight to complete another lap. Still a right combination back to Trevor Harvey and the Trenbath. Followed there by Monaghan and Scott. Back at the tail here we got the 43 machine there of the Brett Davies and Simon Smith. Off the end of the main straight they go, in towards the right-hander again this time, and still Ford and Friedenstein with a pretty handy sort of a lead over Trevor Harvey there and Brodie Trenbath. Through that right-hander they go and out to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, and it's one lap to go as they come past. Still Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein up the main straight. Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbath. Then you've got the Monaghan-Smith combination. Off the end of the straight they go to the bottom left-hander for the last time. And it's still the Ford Friedenstein combination through the bottom left-hander. In towards the right-hander they come for the last time, and it's still the Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein, the race leaders to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight they come, and it's going to be a Corey Ford, Darren Friedenstein win. Second place is going to go to Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbath. Back in third's going to go to the 29 combination of Chad Monaghan and Alistair Scott. And then you've got the 43 there of Brett Davies and Simon Smith. Right, we move on to event 91, which is the round 4 of our 71 run up to 1100cc sidecars. The 54 Shane Davies and Mick Hand. 71 Stephen and Adam Constable, and these two guys, I might tell you the added age of these two guys on the Constable machine is 112 years, so it tells you that these guys are not young boys. They are adults, I can tell you, and they're still out here competing, which is great to see. 195 Jim Jobling, Tom Northey. 89 Jared Marco and Sean Fuller. Pritchard's out. Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh on in bike number 26. and running, and away they go, and it's Jared Marco gets the better of the start with the Jim Jobling settles down into second spot. I don't think we've seen the real potential of Jim Jobling this weekend yet on the 195 machine. Down to the bottom left hander they go, but it's Marco on bike number 89. Brings it in towards the right hander the first time with Sean Fuller the passenger. Through the right hander he goes, Jim Jobling, Tom Northey in second spot. Then you got the Robe really Tyson Keogh combination, but they've got a challenge on the outside as they come round on the main straight. Still Marco and the Jim Jobling, the race leaders. Followed there by Brilliant Keogh. Then you got the Constable combination on the 71. Back to bike number 54 there, ridden there by Shane Davies and the passenger McCand. Down to the bottom left-hander, Marco and Full of the race leaders. Bike number 89 in towards the right-hander for the second time. Followed there in second spot there by Jim Jobling and Tom Northey. To the sweeper they come, round onto the main straight. Still Marco there, the race leader, him and Sean Fuller as they bring it onto the main straight. Headed up towards the end of the main straight. Jim Jobling and Tom Northey there in second spot. Back in third spot, you got Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh. Followed there by the Constable combination on bike number 71. And back there at the tail of the field there, you've got the 54 of Shane Davies and Mick Hand. On the main straight, in towards the right hand of a time number 3 with 1 to go this time when they come around. And the race leader is Jared Marco and Sean Fuller. Bike number 89 as they get to the sweeper and round onto the main straight to complete one more lap. Followed there by Jim Jobling and Tom Northey in second spot. Bit of a gap back then to the Tyson Keogh and Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh on bike number 26. Followed there by the Constables on 71. Down the left hander we go again this time. Race leader still the checkered flag's about to come out, but it's still Marco and Full of the race leaders on bike number 89 as they come to the sweeper for the last time. Round onto the main straight, and it's going to be Jared Marco and Sean Fuller for the win. Bike number 89 for the win. Second's going to go to Jim Jobling and Tom Northey. Bike number 195. Back in third place, Bo Brearley, I think, and Tyson Keogh. Followed by the Constables. The next one's in fourth spot on bike number 71, and back there in fifth spot is Shane Davies and Mick Hand. Moving along to event 92. This is round 4 of our Pro 250s, proudly supported by the Printery. This time we got Brendan McCoward on bike number 22. The 37 is Riley Biddle. 209 Jordan Dowell. The 262 Jack Griffin. 95 Mackenzie Booth. The 278 of Molly Ferry. The 10 of Cooper Williams. The K49 of Tyler O'Donnell. 63 Clay Clegg and the 52 of Colin Nelson. So this one is event 92, round 4 of the Pro 250s, proudly supported by the Printery. Up and running and away they go. Cooper Williams on the inside of Clay Clegg, I think it is, on bike number 63. Cooper Williams now back in third spot as they come off the end of the main straight. I think it might be Jordan Dowell on the 209 takes up the running as they go through the bottom left hander and in towards the right hander they come the first time. And Jordan Dowell aboard the 209 machine is the race leader. Cooper Williams there in second spot. Clay Clegg back there in third on bike number 63 as they come round onto the main straight to complete lap number 1. Jordan Dowell the race leader. Got a yellow flag out. Yellow flag out for the rider up on the top of the racetrack up there, so they've got to just keep their order till they get past that point. Down to the bottom left hander still with Jordan Dowell, the race leader. Bike number 209 in towards the right hander he comes. Still you got Clay Clegg there in second spot, back to Cooper Williams in third spot. To the sweeper for time number 2 and round onto the main straight they'll come. And the race leader is Jordan Dowell, bike number 209, Clay Clegg, Cooper Williams. Followed there by the K49 machine, would have been the next one, Tyler O'Donnell. Off the end of the main straight they go. O'Donnell around the outside of Cooper Williams for that third spot. Down to the bottom left-hander, still the 209, ridden by Jordan Dow, the race leader. In towards the right-hander he comes. Still with Clay Clegg there in second spot on bike number 63. Back to Tyler O'Donnell on bike number K49 as they come round onto the main straight. Still Jordan Dow, the race leader. Past that board's out for him as he goes past. Bike number 209 off the end of the main straight. Down towards the bottom left-hander and the local rider Jordan Dow riding bike number 209. Leads them down into the bottom left-hander. Still with Clay Clegg there in second spot on bike number 63. Back in third you got Tyler O'Donnell there on bike number K49. In through the right-hander they go and back to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight and it's checkered flag time and it's going to be a Jordan Dow win. Bike number 209. Second will go to Clay Clegg on 63. Followed home there by Tyler O'Donnell. Cooper Williams the next one. Then you got Riley Biddle back to bike number 22 there, which would have been Brendan McCowett. And bike number 279 there would have been Molly Ferry. Moving along to event 93, which is round 4 of our 85cc 2 strokes, 150cc 4 strokes, 9 and under 13 years. Ped Louis, 446 Oscar Middlebrook, the 16 there of Cameron Pritchard, 56 of Archie Ryman, the 12 of Jesse Johnston, and the 710 there of Harry Ford. So that's event 93, round 4 of our 85cc 2 strokes, 150cc 4 strokes, 9 and under 13 years, proudly supported by the Printery. Gates are down, away we go as they head up the main straight, and it's Jed Louis on the inside on bike number 564, but Oscar Middlebrook got the better of it as they went off the end of the main straight. Bike number 446, the race leader, Oscar Middlebrook the race leader. Back to Jed Louis in second spot there on bike number 564, through the bottom left-hander for the first time, and in towards the right-hander with Oscar Middlebrook the race leader, bike number 446. Through the right-hander they come and out onto the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, Jed Louis still there in second spot on bike number 564 as they head onto the main straight, back to the 56 machine there of young Archie Ryman. Next one, followed there by the 710 there of young Ford, off Harry Ford I think it is. Off the end of the main straight they go, through the bottom left-hander again this time, in towards the right-hander with Oscar Middlebrook being the race leader. Bike number 446, out onto the sweeper he comes. Followed there by Jed Louis in second spot, Archie Ryman back in third on bike number 56. As they come round onto the main straight to complete lap number 2 with 1 to go. Race leader is the Oscar Middlebrook. Still the Jed Louis holding down this second spot on bike number 564. Back in third spot we got Archie Ryman on bike number 56. Down to the bottom left-hander they go. Still the same, it's still the Oscar Middlebrook show out in front. He's on bike number 446 to the right-hander for the last time. Still with Jed Louis there in second spot on bike number 564. To the sweeper they come. Round onto the main straight, but it's going to be a Oscar Middlebrook win. Bike number 446 for the win. Second will go to Jed Louis on the 564. Then comes Archie Ryman on bike number 56. Followed home here by young Cameron Pritchard on bike number 16. And then you got the 710 machine there of Harry Ford. Through the right-hander again they come, round onto the main straight. So it's still the 446 machine of young Middlebrook. Second will go to Jed Louis on the 564. Third will go to Archie Ryman on the 56. Next one home will be Cameron Pritchard on bike number 16, followed home there by the 710 of Harry Ford. Right, so we move on to event 94, which is round 4 of our Pro Open Women, proudly supported by Boggabri Coal. This time we got the Emma Scott on 102, 257 Cherie Smith, 56 Brianna Etheridge, 278 Molly Ferry, 218 Shannon Fife, 20 Emily Murrell, and the 204 of Hope Louise Irwin. So this is event 94, round 4 of our Pro Open Women, proudly supported by Boggabri Coal. Gates are down and away we go, and it's the Emma Scott Molly Ferry show. So it's Molly Ferry gets the better of the start on bike number 278 off the end of the main straight. Brianna Etheridge settles down into second spot. Emma Scott, I think, back there in third, followed by Emily Murrell. Down to the bottom left-hander, and Brianna Etheridge knows that she has got to get this girl early. If she doesn't get her early, she won't be able to get her, because it happened yesterday afternoon. This Molly Ferry showed Brianna Etheridge the way around this racetrack. Round onto the main straight they come, and it's the Molly Ferry, the race leader. Back to Brianna Etheridge in second spot, followed there by Emma Scott. Then you've got Emily Murrell, followed there by Shannon Fife, Cherie Smith, and back down at the tail of the field there where you got Louise Irwin. Onto the Hope Louise Irwin, I should say. Through that bottom left-hander they come, and it's still Molly Ferry. Here comes Brianna Etheridge. She's trying every trick in the book she knows to try and upset this girl, but she hasn't been able to do it yet as they come through the sweeper. Round onto the main straight they come, and it's Molly Ferry, the race leader. Brianna Etheridge up the inside now, down the main straight. Still Molly Ferry, the race leader. Brianna Etheridge there in second spot. Off the end of the main straight they go. Everywhere but the race lead for Brianna Etheridge. Still Molly Ferry, the race leader. Down to the bottom left-hander they go. Oh, Etheridge on the inside now off that left-hander. In towards the right-hander. New race leader now. Brianna Etheridge now the race leader. Back to Molly Ferry in second spot on the 278 as they come round onto the main straight with 1 lap to go. Last lap boards out as they come past. Brianna Etheridge the race leader. Followed by Molly Ferry. Then you got Emma Scott. Followed by Emily Murrell on the 2-0. Then you got the 218 machine there of Shannon Fife, followed by Cherie Smith. And back at the tail of the field there you've got the Hope Louise Irwin on the 204. Into the right-hander for the last time. Out onto the sweeper, and it's Brianna Etheridge, the race leader. Through the sweeper she comes. Round onto the main straight. Checkered flag time. Checkered flag time for Brianna Etheridge. Followed by Molly Ferry in second spot, back to Emma Scott in third. So great ride there from Brianna Etheridge. She finally worked out, she's got to apply the pressure to Molly Ferry. So Brianna Etheridge for the win on bike 56, Molly Ferry on the 278 will get second spot, and back in third place was the 102 of Emma Scott. Right, we move on to event 95 on the program, which is our 50cc auto 7 and under 9 years. The 155 of Jack Levitt, 99 Flynn Jolliffe, 101 of Bodie Lay, the 7 of Ty McNamara, the 11 of Reed Rose, 58 of Will Ryan, and the C45 there of Colin McCosker. Event 95, proudly supported by the Men's Retreat Barber Shop. Up and running, and away we go this time. This young Ty McNamara gets the better of the start on bike number 7 as they get off the end of the main straight, but young Cole McCosker, he likes making it hard for Ty McNamara as they rode like this yesterday, virtually wheel to wheel, down into turn the bottom left-hander they come, and Ty McNamara the race leader, bike number 7. He leads in towards the right-hander the first time, followed by Cole McCosker. In second spot there on the C45 machine. Out onto the sweeper they come, and round onto the main straight, and it's still Ty McNamara, the race leader. Cole McCosker there in second spot as they come up the main straight. Young McNamara got the head down as far down as he can get it. Cole McCosker in second spot. back to the 58 machine, back there in third spot. As they head off the end of the main straight, down towards that bottom left-hander they go again this time. And the race leader, there is the still the Ty McNamara. Bike number 7, down through the bottom left-hander, in towards the right-hander he comes, still with Cole McCosker there in second spot. I think it's bike number 58 back there in third spot. As they head in towards the right-hander and out onto the sweeper, that's Will Ryan on bike number 58. Through the sweeper for time number 2. And round onto the main straight with the last lap board to come out for Ty McNamara on bike number 7. Followed by Cole McCosker there in second on bike number 45. Then a bit of a gap back then to the Will Ryan on 58. Followed there by the 155 machine is the next one, which is Jack Levitt. Then the 99 of Flynn Jolliffe. Followed there by the 101 machine there of Bodie Lay. In towards the right-hander for the last time. McNamara skipped away a little bit from this second place rider in Colin McCosker. To the sweeper they come this time for the last time. Round onto the main straight, and it's going to be a, looks like a Ty McNamara win. Bike number 7 will get the win. Checkered flag out. Second will go to young Cole McCosker on bike number C45. Bit of a gap back then, I think, to the 58 machine would have been the next one, will be Will Ryan. Followed home by the 155 of Jack Levitt. Then comes the 99 of Flynn Jolliffe. Followed home by the 101 there of Bodie Lay. Moving along to a the 90 Joel Robertson, 66 Josh Griffiths, and the 67 of Matthew Griffiths. Gates are down, away we go in event 96 as they head up the main straight. Matthew Griffiths gets the better of the start on bike number 67, followed by Josh Griffiths there in second spot. Back to John Sherlock in third as they head down to the bottom left-hander for time number 1. Race leader Matthew Griffiths by quad number 67 as he brings it in towards the right-hander, followed by Josh Griffiths in second spot on quad number 66. John Sherlock on the 75. Then you got Joel Robinson on bike number 90. Round onto the main straight they come. Still Matthew Griffiths, Josh Griffiths on the main straight, followed by John Sherlock. We've got Joel Robinson. Back to Chevelle Green, back here at the tail of the field. Down to the bottom left-hander for time number 2 on the race leader. There's still Matthew Griffiths on quad number 67 with Josh Griffiths in second spot on quad number 66. Followed there by Joel Robinson. No, it's not, it's to John Sherlock. Bike number 75, round onto the main straight they come. Matthew Griffiths, Josh Griffiths. Up the main straight they go. Up into the turn off the end of the main straight. Matthew Griffiths, the race leader, still on quad number 67. The 66, Josh Griffiths. Back to John Sherlock in third spot. Then you got Joel Robinson back in fourth, followed by Chevelle Green on the 666 machine. In towards the right-hander they come with one to go this time around. Still Matthew Griffiths, the race leader. Bike number 67. He brings it round onto the main straight. Josh Griffiths there in second spot as they head up the main straight. Followed there by John Sherlock. Then you got Joel Robinson on bike number 90. Into the turn off the end of the main straight. The race lead's been surrendered to Josh Griffiths now. Matthew Griffiths in second spot. Off the bottom left-hander they go and in towards the right-hander. Josh Griffiths on 66, the race leader now. Back to Matthew Griffiths on 67. To the sweeper they come for the last time. Round onto the main straight and it's going to be a Josh Griffiths win. Second will go to Matthew Griffiths. Third will go to John Sherlock. Then comes Joel Robinson the next. So bike number 66 for Josh Griffiths for the win. Bike number 67 for Matthew Griffiths will get second spot. And bike number 75, ridden there by John Sherlock, will get third spot. Moving along to event 97, proudly supported by the Aztec Group, round 4 of our ATV Pros. The 83 Travis Northcott, 54 Bailey Northcott, 888 of Colin Green, the 610 of Craig Hill, and the 21 there of Trevor Rose. So this is event 97, round 4, proudly supported by Aztec Group. Right, gates are down, away we go in our ATV Pros as they head up the main straight. Colin Green got the better of the start as they went up off the end of the main straight the first time. Colin Green is the race leader. Down to the bottom left-hander, Craig Hill put the pressure right on. I think he might have taken the race lead off him. So Craig Hill now the race leader. Bike number 610 in towards the right-hander the first time with Colin Green being relegated to second spot. Followed there by the Northcott back there in third spot, then Northcott in fourth, then you got Trevor Rose back at the tail of the field. Onto the main straight, Craig Hill, the race leader, Colin Green. Back to the 54 machine, back there in third, that's Bailey Northcott in third spot. Off the end of the main straight they go, and down to the bottom left-hander again this time. And it's still the same, it's still the... no, it's not, it's changed, hasn't it? Craig Hill's gone bush. Colin Green's back in the race lead as they've come into the right-hander again this time. Still with the 54 machine there of Northcott, Bailey Northcott. He's in second spot. Back to Travis Northcott in third spot now as they come round onto the main straight. Colin Green the race leader. Up the main straight they go. Off the end of the main straight they come, and Craig Hill's cost himself the race lead. Now he's at the rear of the field. Down to the bottom left-hander, Colin Green still the race leader. Followed by Bailey Northcott there in second spot. Travis Northcott back there in third spot. The best quad race we've had all weekend so far, or the closest one. Through the right-hander they go into the sweeper for the third time. With 1 lap to go this time when they come around, it's still Colin Green. Bike number 888 up the main straight. Bailey Northcott, Travis Northcott. Up into the left-hander off the end of the main straight. Followed by Craig Hill on the 610. Then you got Trevor Rose on bike 21 back at the tail to the bottom left-hander. Still Colin Green on the 888 machine is the race leader. In towards the right-hander he comes this time with Bailey Northcott right there on his rear push bar. Through the right-hander they go to the sweeper. Travis Northcott back in third spot to the sweeper this time they come. Round on the main straight, Colin Green. Bailey Northcott to the line. And it's a Colin Green win on bike number 888, followed by the 54 of Bailey Northcott. Then come the 83 of Travis Northcott, followed by Craig Hill. And back at the tail of the field you had Trevor Rose there on bike number 21. Right, we move on to event 98, round 4 of our over 35s for Nutrien Ag. This time we got Marty McNamara on the 7. Darren Webb on the 5, the 115 is Guy Carline, the 261 is Jason Griffin, 610 is Craig Hill, 43 Anthony Dowell, the 45 Michael Booth, and the 52 is Colin Nelson. So this event 98 for Nutrien Ag, round 4 of the over 35s. Got to wait for Craig Hill to swap from the quad to the solo. Very busy lad this weekend, Craig Hill. Just so happens that they're back-to-back races, which is probably not ideal for him. But chooses to race 2 machines. I suppose that's the risk you got to take. Been Marty McNamara probably the dominant force in over 35s this weekend on bike number 7. Some people question the fact that would he be 35, but they tell me he is 35. He doesn't look 35. He just must have had an easy life, I'd say. Right, so Craig Hill takes his spot in the field. He's on the 610 machine. As I said, just finished the quad race before this one. Leading the quad race and then threw it away up here off the end of the main straight by going too wide. But anyway, see what he can do on the solo. Right, up and running and away they go, and Anthony Dowell had the better of the start this time, off the end of the main straight, but it's Marty McNamara up on his left shoulder as they head down to the bottom left-hander. Anthony Dowell, the local rider, president of the Gunnedah Motorcycle Club, shows the over 35s around into the right-hander for the first time. Followed by Marty McNamara there in second spot, Michael Booth back in third, Colin Nelson back there in fourth on bike number 52. Round on the main straight they come, and Anthony Dowell, the race leader. Marty McNamara look up to the side, main straight. McNamara and Dowell. Anthony Dowell, the race leader. Marty McNamara there in second spot. Back to Michael Booth in third. What a dice these two fellas, the two local boys. Out in front, Anthony Dowell, the race leader, and Marty McNamara there in second spot. In towards the right hander they come. Michael Booth back in third. Then comes Colin Nelson. Through the right hander they go, and on the sweeper for time number 2. And the race leader is Anthony Dowell, bike 43 as he heads up the main straight. Marty McNamara in second. Followed there by the 45 machine there of the Michael Booth. Off the main straight they go. Still Anthony Dowell, the race leader. Down to the bottom left hander they go. Still Marty McNamara hanging on to that second spot. Back to Michael Booth in third. Anthony Dowell to the right hander they come for the third time. And there's still one to go when they come past this time. Into the sweeper they come and round onto the main straight. Over 35s, Anthony Dowell, the race leader. Onto the main straight they come. Back to Marty McNamara. Then you got Michael Booth, followed there by Colin Nelson on bike number 52 as they head up the main straight. Ryan Garland down to the bottom left-hander on their last lap now with Anthony Dowell, the race leader. Bike number 43 through the bottom left-hander. In towards the right-hander they come for the last time. Through the right-hander to the sweeper. McNamara right there with him now as they go to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight they come on the last lap, and Anthony Dowell, Marty McNamara onto the straight. Dowell, McNamara. So bike number 7 for Marty McNamara will get the win. Second will go to Anthony Dowell on bike number 43. And back there in third spot would have been Michael Booth on bike number 45. Great ride, Marty McNamara, to snatch the win off him right on the line. Right, moving right along to event 99, which is our round 4 for SXSJ excavations. This is our 100cc to 150cc 2 strokes and our 200 to 250cc 4 strokes. In this one, 51 Regan Jager, N8 Nate Jager, 376 Skyen Davis, 278 Blake Ferry, 209 Charlie Duff, 907 Blake Irwin, and the 298 of Jaden Penbar. Up the main straight they go again this time, and Nate Jager gets the better of the start on bike number N8. Back to Jaden Trenbarth in second spot on bike number 298, and I'd imagine it's Blake Ferry back there in third spot. Down to the bottom left-hander they go, and in towards the right-hander for the first time. And Nate Jager, the race leader, the local rider, riding bike number N8. Through the right-hander he goes with Jaden Trenbarth on bike number 298 there in second spot. Blake Ferry there in third on bike number 278 as they come on the main straight. Nate Jager, the race leader. Jaden Trenbarth back to Blake Ferry. Followed there by Charlie Duff on the 209. Regan Jager back to Blake Irwin, and then you got Skyen Davis at the tail of the field. We're down to the bottom left-hander for the second time, and the race leader is still Nate Jager, the local rider, riding bike number N8 as he comes in towards the right-hander again this time. Still Jaden Trenbarth holding down this second spot. Back to Blake Ferry in third on bike number 278 to the sweeper for time number 2, and round onto the main straight they come. Last lap board comes out for them as they come past. Nate Jager, the race leader. Bike number N8 off the end of the main straight he goes. Still Jaden Trenbarth holding down this second spot. Back in third there you've got the Blake Ferry on bike number 278. Back to Charlie Duff on the 209. Through the bottom left-hander they come for the last time. In towards the right-hander and Nate Jager, the race leader. Bike number N8 out from the right-hander to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight they come, and the checkered flag's about to fly for Nate Jager, the local rider. As he comes round on the main straight, he'll get the win. Second will go to the 298 machine there of Jaden Trenbarth. Then you've got Blake Ferry on the 278. Followed by Charlie Duff on bike number 209. Looks like Regan Jager on 51 will be the next one. Followed by Skyen Davis on the 376. Then you've got Blake Irwin there on bike number 907. Right, we move on to event 100, which is our round 4 of our junior ATVs. In this one, Holly Northcott riding quad number 17, Ryan Garland on the 888, and the 63 is Cooper Garland. Proudly supported by Adventure and Power Sport. Up and running and away they go, and Holly Northcott gets the better of the start on quad number 17. As they head up the main straight the first time off the end of the straight for Holly Northcott, the race leader. Followed there in second place by Ryan Garland on the 888, and then the 63 machine there off Cooper Garland. Down to the bottom left-hander for the first time, and in towards the right-hander comes Holly Northcott, riding quad number 17 through that right-hander. Back out onto the sweeper, already aimed up a pretty handy sort of a lead over the second place rider being Ryan Garland riding quad number 888. Holly Northcott completes lap number 1 as she heads up the main straight. Heading out on lap number 2 now, bike number 17 ridden by Holly Northcott. Back in second place here you've got the 888 machine being ridden this afternoon by Ryan Garland. Followed here in third spot by Cooper Garland on bike number 63. Up the main straight, race leader into the right-hander for time number 2, and it's Holly Northcott riding quad number 17 through the right-hander to the sweeper and round onto the main straight to complete lap number 2. Still Holly Northcott. Riding number 17 off the end of the main straight, got about the length of the main straight lead over the 888 machine ridden by Ryan Garland. Back in third place there, you've got the 63 machine ridden there by Cooper Garland. Bottom left-hander for the race leader as she heads in towards the right-hander this time for the third time. Out towards the sweeper. Not a lot of pressure on this race leader. She's had it pretty all her own way all weekend, Holly Northcott, on quad number 17. Still with 1 lap to go while they get last lap boards out. Off the end of the main straight they go. Holly Northcott, the pace setter, quad number 17. Down towards that bottom left-hander they go this time for the last time. Still the 888 machine onto the main straight here in second place, which is Ryan Garland, and back in third spot you got Cooper Garland on 63, who's just had a lap put on him. Through the right-hander. Out towards the sweeper for Holly Northcott, riding quad number 17 as she brings it round onto the main straight. Checkered flag will come out for Holly Northcott, and she will get the win. Nods ahead as she goes past. Here's young Cooper Garland is actually in third place. And our second place rider just coming into the sweeper now being Ryan Garland on quad number 888. Right, we move along to event 101, which is round 4 of our MX Open. Proudly supported by N&C Donnelly. In this one, the 44 of Tyler O'Donnell, the 101 Alec Hurst, the 42 Jordan Dowell, the 115 Darren Wilkinson, L27 Lewis Tyne, 65 Sam Davies, 27 William Edwards, and the 22 there of Brendan McCowett. So this event 101, round 4 of the MX Open, proudly supported by N&C Donnelly. Gates are down, away we go, and the Jordan Dowell gets the better of the main straight. Jordan Dowell, the race leader, off the end of the main straight. Sam Davies settles down into second spot as they come off the end of the main straight. Down towards the bottom left-hander they go. Jordan Dowell riding bike number 42, the local rider, showing the way up to the right-hander the first time. Followed there in second spot by Sam Davies, the boy out of Kempsey. Through the right-hander they go and out onto the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, still Jordan Dowell, the race leader, bike number 42. Sam Davies on 65 in second. Oh, that boy Alec Hurst. We've got the 22 machines, the next one. That one there being ridden by Brendan McCowett. Down to the bottom left-hander again, and the local rider, Jordan Dowell, on bike number 42. Sets the pace off the bottom left-hander for Sam Davies, the boy from Kempsey. In towards the right-hander they come this time. Through the right-hander to the sweeper. Still Jordan Dowell, the race leader. Bike number 42 as he brings it through the sweeper and onto the main straight. Back in second place, Sam Davies on 65, followed by Ali Hurst. Then you've got Brendan McLeod, the next one, followed by the 44 of Tyler O'Donnell. Back in fourth, still the same to the bottom left-hander. Davies might have closed the gap up a little bit. Through the bottom left-hander and in towards the right-hander for Jordan Dowell, the local rider. Bike number 42 through the right-hander. Back to the sweeper they come and round onto the main straight. Jordan Dowell, the pace setter, still on 42. Sam Davies there in second on 65. Followed there by in third place, you've got Alec Hurst. Then you've got Brendan McCowan. Followed by Tyler O'Donnell, the next one. They head up the main straight. Down to the bottom left-hander for the last time. Still Jordan Dowell, the race leader. Davies now trying to apply some more pressure as they come in towards the right-hander again for the last time. Jordan Dowell on the 42. The 65 is the Kempsey boy, Sam Davies, as they come round on the main straight. But it's going to be a Jordan Dowell win. Second will go to Sam Davies on 65. Ali Hurst will get third, followed by Brendan McCowan. Then comes Tyler O'Donnell. Right, moving along to event 102, proudly supported by NNC Donnelly. It's round 4 of our MX Open. 37 Riley Biddle, the 63 Clay Clegg, the 10 there of Cooper Williams, the 176 Daniel Wicks, the 276 is Tate Davis, the 56 is Brianna Etheridge, the L76 is Logan Davis, the 262 is Jack Griffin, and the 48 is Nathan Boland. So that's event 102, round 4 of the MX Open, proudly supported by NNC Donnelly. Gates are down and away we go this time with Wicks. That's the Cooper Williams. Daniel Wicks gets the better of the start, Nate Boland. Then you've got Cooper Williams there in about third spot off the end of the main straight. Down to the bottom left-hander they go with Daniel Wicks, the race leader. Nate Boland in second spot. The two local boys out in front, Wicks and Boland to the right-hander the first time. Daniel Wicks, the race leader on bike number 176. Followed by Nate Boland on bike 48 there in second spot. Round onto the main straight they come and it's still Wicks and Boland. Back in third place there. Back in third spot, which is Logan Davis. Back in third. Off the end of the main straight they go. Down to the bottom left-hander, still Daniel Wicks, the race leader. Bike number 176 to the bottom left-hander. Followed there in second place by Nate Boland on bike number 48. Now you got Jack Griffin up into third place on bike number 262. Round through the sweeper and onto the main straight. Daniel Wicks still the race leader, back to Nate Boland in second spot. Followed by Jack Griffin on bike number 262. And you've got Logan Davis, the next one. Cooper Williams, followed by Clay Clegg. Down to the bottom left-hander we come again for time number 3. And it's still the Daniel Wicks out in front of Nate Boland in second spot as they come in towards the right-hander this time. There's still Wicks, the race leader. Back to the sweeper for time number 3. With one to go this time when they come past. Still Daniel Wicks, the race leader. Bike number 176, Boland still hanging on second. Back to Jack Griffin. Then you got Logan Davis, back to Cooper Williams, Clay Clegg. Followed there by Riley Biddle, the next one. Followed there by the 276 machine. Back at the tail would have been Tate Davis. Down into the bottom left-hander for the last time. In towards the right-hander they come. Still Daniel Wicks, the race leader. Bike number 176 to the right-hander to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight he comes and it's going to be a Daniel Wicks win. Second will go to Nate Boland. Third will go to Jack Griffin. Followed on by Logan Davis. Then comes Cooper Williams, Clay Clegg. Back to Riley Biddle and then the Tate Davis on bike number 276. Great ride from the local rider there in Daniel Wicks for the win. Bike number 176 for the win. Another local rider in Nate Boland will get second on 48. And back there in third spot would have been the 262 machine there of Jack Griffin. Moving along to event 103, proudly supported by NNC Donnelly, round 4 of our MX Open. This one, the 14 Thomas Herrick, the 18 Jared Oram, the 93 Dean Tolley, 7 of Marty McNamara, the 267 Ryan New, 20 Emily Murrell, the 6 of Brody Trenbar, 5 of Darren Webb, 1 and 5 Guy Carline. Tom Herrick got the better of the start again off the end of the main straight. Bike number 14, Marty McNamara, settles down into second spot. Back to Jared Oram in third on bike number 18. Down to the bottom left-hander they go, and in towards the right-hander they'll come. And it's Tom Herrick, the race leader. Bike number 14, Marty McNamara. There in second spot on bike number 7. Back to Jared Oram on bike number 18. Back there in third spot as they come round onto the main straight. Still Tom Herrick, the race leader. Marty McNamara, Jared Oram. Followed there by Ryan Hill on the 67. Cole Nelson, the next one. Off the end of the straight they go down towards the bottom left-hander, and still Tom Herrick, the race leader. Marty McNamara on bike number 7 there in second spot. Back to the 18 of Jared Oram in third. In towards the right-hander for time number 2, and it's still Tom Herrick. Bike number 14 through that right-hander. McNamara's trying to keep on terms with him as they come through the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, still Tom Herrick, the race leader. Marty McNamara, back to Jared Oram, the next one. Followed by Ryan New on the 267, then you've got Cole Nelson. Followed there by the 115 machine as they head up into the Radburn Guy car line. Down to the bottom left-hander they go again, still Tom Herrick, the race leader. 1 lap to go next time around. Down into the right-hander, we got Marty McNamara with a problem, have we? With the on the 7 machine. McNamara with a flat rear tyre, has he? Or a deflating rear tyre. Onto the main straight they come. And the race leader is Tom Herrick. Followed there by the definitely a deflated rear tyre on the McNamara machine. Off the end of the main straight they come. Is he going to be able to hang on long enough to keep his third spot? Down to the bottom left-hander they go, and into the right-hander. And the race leader is Tom Herrick. Back to Jared Oram with the Marty McNamara battling away out there with a flat rear tyre on the number 7 machine. Ryan New starting to get closer to him now as they go to the sweeper this time. Second time, flag time. Tom Herrick for the win. Jared Oram will get second spot, but it's going to be Marty McNamara. Is he going to get third? He'll get fourth spot. So bike number 14 for Tom Herrick will get the win. Bike number 18 for Jared Oram will get second, and bike number 267 for Ryan New will get third spot. Right, we move on to event 103 for Get Switched On. This time it's the 85cc 4-stroke modifieds, round 4. The 100 of Henley Wilkinson, the 564 of Jed Lewis, 21 of Edward Torrens, the 446 Oscar Middlebrook, 23 Cody Smith, the 85 Jake Straney, 101 Bodie Lay, 28 James Perrott, 58 Will Ryan, C45 Cole McCosker. Up and running, and away they go, and Cole McCosker gets the better of the start on bike number C45 as they head up into turn 1 and off the end of the main straight. Cole McCosker, the race leader. Bike number C45 down to the bottom left-hander, followed in second place by young Oscar Middlebrook on bike number 446. Then you got Jed Louis on the 564. Through the into the right-hander they come this time. Again, Oscar Middlebrook's got the chase on here. Kind Cat's this little guy out in front, being Cole McCosker. Round onto the main straight they come to complete lap number 1, and Cole McCosker, the race leader. Still Oscar Middlebrook in second, followed by Jed Louis. Then you got the next one being the 21 machine being the next one as they head up the main straight. That's Edward Torrens. Back to young Jake Straney in fourth spot. Down to the bottom left-hander they go again, and still young Cole McCosker holding on to this race lead. Oscar Middlebrook gets really close to him, within a bike length of him, but he just can't do nothing about it. In towards the right-hander they come again this time, and it's still young Cole McCosker riding bike number C45. Here's Middlebrook now on the outside as they come round onto the main straight. McCosker and Middlebrook side by side up the main straight. Young Cole McCosker still the race leader. Last lap board out as they go past. Oscar Middlebrook still holding on to this second spot. Off the end of the main straight they go. Jed Louis back there in third spot. Down towards the bottom left-hander we go again this time. Still Cole McCosker, the race leader. Bike number C45, in towards the right-hander he comes for the last time. Oscar Middlebrook comes out to the outside as they go to the right-hander. Swaps back to the other side now as they come to the sweeper. Round on the main straight they come again this time. Cole McCosker, well, we got Middlebrook in trouble. Oscar Middlebrook in trouble, but it's Cole McCosker who'll get the win. Second will go to Jed Louis on the 564. Followed by Jake Straney there on bike number 85. So bad luck there for Oscar Middlebrook. Whatever the problem was, the bike actually, he did the right thing. He pulled right out of the road and let the other guys go through. Great sportsmanship from young Oscar Middlebrook there, whatever the problem was with the bike. Right, we move on to event 105, round 4 of our 85cc 2-strokes and 150cc 4-stroke 12 and under 16 years. Nate Jager on the N8, the 376 Skyanne Davis, the 90 Zach Brady, the 7 of Tyler Hinchcliffe and the 298 of Jaden Trenbarth. Right, gates are down and away we go, and you got the Jaden Trenbarth got the better of the start as they head off the end of the main straight. Nate Jager settles down into second spot. Zach Brady back there in third spot on the 90 machine. Down to the bottom left-hander, bike number 298 of Jaden Trenbarth. Leads in towards the right-hander the first time with Nate Jager there in second spot. Bit of a gap back then to Zach Brady, the next one on the 90. Through there you got Tyler Hinchcliffe on bike number 7, I think, and Skyanne Davis on bike number 376. Round onto the main straight they come. Jaden Trenbarth, the race leader. Up the main straight, no Jager there in second spot. Followed there by Zach Brady. Then you got Tyler Hinchcliffe. Back to Skyanne Davis on bike number 376. Down to the bottom left-hander for time number 2. Jager now trying to make up the ground on this race leader being Jaden Trenbarth. Riding bike number 298 in towards the right-hander he comes. Out towards the sweeper they'll go. Still Jager there within about 3 bike lengths of this race leader as they go to the sweeper. Round onto the main straight, Jaden Trenbarth, the race leader. Back to Nate Jager in second. Jager pulls to the outside as they head onto the main straight. Followed there by Zach Brady back in third. Then you got Tyler Hinchcliffe on bike 7. Back to the 376 of Skyanne Davis. Still the same story. Down the back, Jaden Trenbarth, the race leader. Nate Jager there in second spot on bike number N8 as they get off that bottom left-hander. In towards the right-hander for the last time for Jaden Trenbarth, the race leader. Through the right-hander they go and out onto the sweeper. Jager's having a bit of a look on the outside as they go to the sweeper this time. Checkered flag's about to come out as they come onto the main straight, but it's going to be a Jaden Trenbarth win. Second will go to Nate Jager on the N8 and third's going to go to Zach Brady. Followed home there by Tyler Hinchcliffe on bike number 7, and then you got Skyanne Davis on the 376. Great ride there from the guy on 298 being Jaden Trenbarth for the win. Second to the N8 of Nate Jager, and back in third place would have been the 90 machine of Zach Brady. Right, moving along to event 106, which is round 4 of our 50cc demos. Proudly supported by the Railway Hotel. In this one, the 126 of Shelby Trenbarth, the 12 of Otto Duff, the 128 of Flynn Morris, the 46 of Logan Lay, the 173 of Harper Levitt, and the 80 there of Roy Wilkinson. Proudly supported by the Railway Hotel. Event 106, round 4 of our 50cc demos. There goes Otto Duff, past the control tower at 100 mile an hour with the 128 machine there of a Flynn Morris, the next one. Then comes the 46 machine of Logan Bay. The 126 would have been the next one, which is Shelby Trenbarth. And I think the 80 there of Roy Wilkinson was the last one past the control tower. That, as I've mentioned earlier, non-competitive division, this one. This is our little learners, the future of our dirt track racing in years to come. Who knows where these kids are going to go? Who knows that they could be a New South Wales champion or an Australian champion down the track in about, about 15 years or so, probably. Probably a lot of things will change between now and then with technology. But Otto Duff, bike number 12, as he heads down the bottom out on his second lap. Looks like the 46, is it, of Logan Lay. He's the next one past. followed by Shelby Trenbath on bike number 126. Then you got Flynn Morris as they come round onto the main straight. And the other one there is the 8-0 machine of Roy Wilkinson. Back to the left-hander off the end of the main straight. They're on their last lap now, or Otto Duff is, who is the quickest of our little 50cc demo riders. He's into the right-hander for the last time. Young Logan Lay making his way up the main straight here on bike number 46. And you got Shelby Trenbath on bike number 126, and here is the young Otto Duff. It's supposed to be giving him a red flag, Colin, not a checkered flag. So next of our riders come past. That's the 8-0 machine of Roy Wilkinson. Comes the 128 of Flynn Morris. And Logan Lay's got the pedal of the metal here on bike number 46 as he sweeps through that sweeper and round onto the main straight. Points it towards the checkered flag, and here comes Shelby Trenbath, and he's actually snatched it off him. Right, we move on to event 107, which is round 4 of our sidecars up to 1100cc. And this one, Brett Davies and Simon Smith on machine number 43. Jared Marco and Sean Fuller on 89. Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein on 22. Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh on 26. And Chad Monahan and Alistair Scott on machine number 29. So it's event 107, round 4 of our sidecars up to 1100cc, proudly supported by SJ Excavations. Gates are down and away we go, and Jared Marco got a very good start off the start, but it's the Ford and Friedenstein were just a bit quicker, and they got going up the main straight they go, and it's it's Corey Ford and Darren Friedenstein, the race leaders on bike number 22, back to Jared Marco and Sean Fuller, followed back in third spot there by Monahan and Scott. And then you got the other combination, the 26 combination there of Bo Brearley and Tyson Keogh. Up the main straight they come. Off the end of the main straight. And it's still Ford and Friedenstein. Off the end of the main straight they go. Still with Jared Marco and Sean Fuller. They got the pressure right on these race leaders as they go down to the bottom left-hander. Still Ford and Friedenstein, the race leaders. In towards the right-hander they come again this time. Still Marco and Fuller there in second spot. Back to Monahan and Scott. Then you got Brearley and Keogh back in fourth spot. To the sweeper and round onto the main straight they come. Ford and Friedenstein, the race leader. Marco and Fuller there in second spot. Followed there back in third spot by Monahan and Scott. Off the end of the main straight they go. Down to the bottom left hand of a time number 3, and the race leader is Ford and Friedenstein out in front. In towards the right hander they come this time, followed by Jared Marco and Sean Fuller there in second spot. Then you got the Monahan Scott combination on bike number 29, back to Brearley and Keogh on the race track. Last lap boards out as they go fast. Up to the off the end of the main straight they go. Ford and Friedenstein, the race leaders. Back there in second spot you got the Jared Marco and Sean Fuller. Down to the bottom left-hander they go again this time, and it's still Ford and Friedenstein. Oh, they got a bit tight that time. Knocked one of the markers over down there on the inside of that bottom left-hander. To the sweeper they come and round onto the main straight. And it looks like a Ford and Friedenstein win. Bike number 22 for the win. Second will go to Marco and Fuller. Monahan and Scott will get third on bike number 29. Brearley and Keogh will get fourth spot. Great ride there from the 22 machine. That's Ford and Friedenstein for the win. Marco and Fuller will get second spot. And back there in third spot was the 29 combination of Chad Monahan and Alistair Scott. Right, we move on to the event 108, round 4 of the SJ Excavation sidecars up to 1100cc. In this one we should have Stephen and Adam Constable on 71, Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth on number 12, the 54 Shane Davies, Mick Hand, 195 Jim Jobling and Tom Northey, they get a start. And Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth get the better of the start this time over Jim Jobling and Tom Northey as they go off the end of the main straight. The Constables back there in third spot, Davies back in fourth. Down to the bottom left-hander we go the first time, and Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth are the race leaders as they come in towards the right-hander, riding machine number 12 through the right-hander. Back in second spot there you got Jim Jobling and Tom Northey. Through the sweeper they come and round onto the main straight, still Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth, the race leaders, as they head up the main straight, up into the main straight. Jim Jobling and Tom Northey still there in second spot. Off the end of the main straight they go. Still Trevor Harvey there and Brodie Trenbarth. Down towards the bottom left-hander there with the Jobling and Northey still tucked in second spot. Bit of a gap back then to the Constables back there in third. Then you got Davies and Hand back there in fourth. In towards the right-hander they come again. Still Trevor Harvey, the race leader on bike number 12 as they come to the sweeper for the third time and round onto the main, second time actually, and round onto the main straight. Still Harvey and Trenmark. Here's Jobling and Northey's making them, keeping them honest as they try and keep this race lead out in front as they go off the left-hander at the end of the Constables having trouble by the looks. As they get off the end of the main straight, down to the bottom left-hander, look at Jobling. Oh, they got problems, have they, Trevor Harvey? Got a problem with the number 12 machine. That's put Jobling and Northey through to the race lead. In through the right-hander they go. Down towards the bottom sweeper they come and got all just poking along nice and steady except for Jobling and Northey as they come round onto the main straight. They're the race leaders. Last lap board goes out for those two guys. You got Harvey and Trenbarth parked on the middle of the racetrack down here. I don't know why he didn't run off onto the pit road, but anyway, that's not my problem, that's his problem. As they go down the back for the last time, you got Jobling and Northey, the race leaders, followed there by the Constables. Then you got the Davies Hand combination. Down off the in through the right-hander comes the Jim Jobling, Tom Northey combination, and they're going to get the checkered flag and they're going to get the win as they come round onto the main straight. Jim Jobling, Tom Northey for the win on bike number 195. The Constables are going to get second spot by the look of it on bike number 71. That's Stephen and Adam Constable. And the 54 machine will be the next one home, being Shane Davies and Mick Hand. So not too sure what happened to Trevor Harvey and Brodie Trenbarth. Bike obviously shut down. It come to a halt over there, so not sure. Didn't put enough fuel in it, Trevor, did you? And I push it onto the infield by the look of it, not taking it back to the pit area. Right, we're up to event 109 for Southern Cross Machinery and Engineering, which is our 65, 7 and under 9 years, as they get a pretty even sort of a start. And it's young Colin McCosker. Young Colin McCosker gets the better of the start from the 58 machine there of Will Ryan in second spot as they get off the end of the main straight. Down towards the bottom left-hander they go, with Colin McCosker being the race leader. Down to that bottom left-hander they go, the C45 machine. Leads them down into turn the bottom left-hander, in towards the right-hander they come. And it's the Colin McCosker machine. Through that right-hander he comes and round towards the sweeper. He's starting to get a bit of a pressure applied to him now by the second place rider as he comes onto the main straight. Who is it? Young Straney. Is it on bike number 85? Young Jake Straney, bike number 85. As they head up the main straight, off the end of the main straight again this time. With Colin McCosker, the race leader. Bike number C45 leads them down to the bottom left-hander. Jake Straney there on bike number 85 in second spot. Down to the left-hander they go and in towards the right-hander. Colin McCosker, the race leader. Bike number C45 to the right-hander for the second time. Still with Jake Straney back there in third spot as they bring it round onto the main straight to complete lap number 2, and the race leader is still the same. It's still Colin McCosker riding bike number C45. Back to Jake Straney there in second spot on bike number 85. Up off the end of the main straight they go. Down towards the bottom left-hander, and it's still Colin McCosker, the race leader. Back to Jake Straney in second spot on bike number 85. To the bottom left-hander they go. Still Colin McCosker riding bike number 45. In towards the right-hander he comes this time. Out towards the sweeper he'll go. Still with Jake Straney in second spot. To the sweeper for the last time. And round onto the main straight he'll come, and it looks like it's going to be a Colin McCosker win. Onto the straight. Colin McCosker for the win. Checkered flag time for him. Jake Straney will get second on bike number 85. Back to the 774 machine will get third spot, which is Isaac Cross. So bike number C45 for the win, which is Colin McCosker. Bike number 85 for Jake Straney will get second, and back in third spot was bike number 774, which is Isaac Cross. Moving along to event 110, round 4 of our ATV Open, proudly supported by Ultra Lubricants. This time we've got the 888 of Colin Green, the 75 of John Sherlock, 666 of Chevelle Green, 67 of Matthew Griffiths, and the 54 of Bailey Northcott. Event number 110, round 4 of our ATV Open, proudly supported by Ultra Lubricants. Gates are down, away we go, and Matthew Griffiths gets the first start. Head up the end of the main straight. Matthew Griffiths, a pace setter. Back to Craig Hill in second on bike number 610. John Sherlock, the next one on bike number 75. Down to the bottom left-hander the first time and in towards the right-hander, and bike number 67, ridden by Matthew Griffiths, is the race leader. Followed by Craig Hill there in second on the 610. John Sherlock on the 75, back there in third spot. Round on the main straight, 1 lap completed for Matthew Griffiths. Bike number 67, followed by Craig Hill and John Sherlock. Back to the 54 machine, I think, back there in third spot, which is Bailey Northcott. Down to the bottom left-hander we go again this time. Still Matthew Griffiths, the race leader. Quad number 67 as he brings it into the right-hander. Followed by Craig Hill there in second spot, riding bike number 610. Then you've got John Sherlock, the next one. Followed by Bailey Northcott as they head in towards the sweeper and onto the main straight. Still the 67 machine. Ridden there by Matthew Griffiths off the end of the main straight. Matthew Griffiths, the pace setter. Still Craig Hill there in second spot. John Sherlock back in third. Then you've got Bailey Northcott back in fourth. Down to the bottom left-hander they go. Colin Green, I think, and then Chevelle Green. Through the right-hander for the third time with 1 to go this time round. And the race leader is still bike number 67. Ridden there by Matthew Griffiths. Followed there by Craig Hill in second spot. And you got John Sherlock back to Bailey Northcott. Then you got Colin Green, followed by Chevelle Green on the 666. Down to the bottom left-hander for the last time. In towards the right-hander comes our race leader, which is bike number 67. Through the right-hander he goes. Back out onto the sweeper and round onto the main straight, and it's going to be a Matthew Griffiths win. Bike number 67 for the win. Second will go to Craig Hill on the 610. John Sherlock the next one. Followed by Bailey Northcott on the 54. Then you got Colin Green on the 888. Back to Chevelle Green on the 666. So great ride there from the race winner, which was the 67 machine, ridden there by Matthew Griffiths. Second place went to Craig Hill on bike number 610. And back in third place was John Sherlock riding bike number 75. Right, moving along to event 111, round 4 of the ATV Open, proudly supported by Ultra Lubricants. This time the 21 of Trevor Rose, the 49 of Martin White, 55 of Jeff McGee, 66 Josh Griffiths, 83 Travis Northcott, and the 90 there of Joel Robinson. Up and running and away they go, and Josh Griffiths gets the better of the start this time as they get off the end of the main straight, followed by Jeff McGee there in second spot, back to Joel Robinson in third on bike number 90. Down to the bottom left-hander they go, and Josh Griffiths, the race leader. Quad number 66 as he brings it into the right-hander. Followed there by Jeff McGee in second spot. Then you've got Joel Robinson on bike number 90. Followed there by the next one being Northcott on bike number 83. So get up the main straight. 83 on Northcott. Then you've got Trevor Rose back at the tail of the field on bike 21. Bike number 66, that's the quad of Joshua Griffiths. Down to the bottom left-hander, still Jeff McGee on bike number 55 in second place. Bit of a gap back then to Joel Robinson on bike number 90. In through the right-hander they go and back out onto the sweeper and round onto the main straight for lap number 2. And it's still Josh Griffiths, the race leader. Bike number 66. Followed there by Jeff McGee in second spot. Back in third place there you got Joel Robinson. Down to the bottom left-hander they go for time number 3, and it's still Josh Griffiths. He's the race leader. In towards the right-hander he comes again this time, still with Jeff McGee there in second spot. Back in third spot you've got Joel Robinson. Then you've got the next one being the Travis Northcott, followed there by Trevor Rose. Onto the main straight, last lap all out for Josh Griffiths to go past. Followed there by Jeff McGee in second spot. Off the end of the main straight they go, down to the bottom left-hander again this time. And it's still Joshua Griffiths, the race leader. Bike number 66 through the bottom left-hander. Up and towards the right-hander he comes for the last time. Out onto the sweeper he'll go. And it looks like it's going to be a Josh Griffiths win. Bike number 66 as he brings it round onto the main straight. He'll get the win. Second will go to Jeff McGee. Third will go to Joel Robinson. Then comes Travis Northcott. Followed home there by Trevor Rose. Right, we move on to event 112, round 4 of our 200cc to 250cc 4-stroke juniors. In this one, the 51 Regan Jager, the N8 of Nate Jager, the 376 of Skyanne Davis, 278 Blake Ferry, the 209 Charlie Duff, the 907 of Blake Irwin, and the 298 of Jaden Trenbar. So this is event 112, proudly supported by Boggabri Coal. Gates are down and away they go this time, and Nate Jager off the outside here on the N8 at the middle of the start. Blake Ferry settles down into second. No, he doesn't. Jaden Trenbar gets second spot off the end of the main straight, but it's Nate Jager, the local rider, riding bike number N8 as they go down to the bottom left-hander. Nate Jager, the race leader, back to Jaden Trenbar on the 298 machine. Then you got the 278 of Blake Ferry, followed by Charlie Duff on bike number 209 to the sweeper for the first time. Round onto the main straight, and it's young Nate Jager, the race leader. Bike number N8 as he brings it up the main straight. Followed there by the 298 machine in second spot, Jaden Trenbar. Blake Ferry on the outside there of Trenbar as they come off the end of the main straight. Still the local rider, Nate Jager, leads them down to the bottom left-hander. Up towards the right-hander he comes. He's opened up to about 15 bike lengths over Jaden Trenbath in second spot. Then you've got young Blake Ferry there in third spot, followed by Charlie Duff, the next one. Then you got Blake Irwin, I think, on the 907, Regan Jager on the 51, and at the back you got Skyanne Davis. Round onto the main straight they come, and it's last lap boards out for Nate Jager on the N8 machine. Off the end of the main straight he goes, still with Jaden Trenbath, holding down this second spot on 298. Then you've got the 278 of Blake Ferry. Down to the bottom left-hander they go for the last time. In towards the right-hander they come. And it's still the N8 machine of Nate Jager, the local rider. Through the right-hander he goes. Back to the sweeper. And round onto the main straight. And it's checkered flag time. And it's going to be a Nate Jager win. Bike number N8 will get the win. Second will go to Jaden Trenbath on the 298. Blake Ferry on the 278. Then comes Charlie Duff on the 209. Looks like Blake Irwin will get the next spot on the 907, followed by Regan Jager on 51 and Skyanne Davis on the 376. Right, so it appears though we're going to have a little short break by the look of it, so if you want to get something to eat, can't see anyone lined up down there, chance to get something to eat or something to drink or have a little comfort stop. And we should be back with the racing very shortly, up to event 113, which is our Pro 450 Repicharge. So starting to get down to the serious end of business now, to what we came here for this weekend, to crown some New South Wales champions. And this is the last opportunity for those Pro 450 riders to make it through, a couple of them only, from that Repicharge I would imagine through to the final. But don't forget those fantastic people that helped make this meeting possible this weekend, they being the Railway Hotel, SJ Excavations, the Printery, Print Plus Signs, N&C Donnelly, Aztec Group, GBP Cranes and Heavy Haulage, Ultra Lubricants, Nutrient Ag Solutions, MacArthur Legal Services, Men's Retreat Barbers Shop, Southern Cross Machinery and Engineering, Adventure Power Sports and Outdoors, and Get Switched On, along with Boggabri Coal. So a big thanks to all those people very much. Couldn't do it without you, and we certainly appreciate your fantastic support. So short break, as I said, back into it with event 113, proudly supported by the Railway Hotel, which is our Pro 450 Repicharge.